Hey, Bobby, look, I'm American.
I think I'll use my credit card. Do you guys have anything non-dairy? Anything gluten-free?
There are 30 cows in the field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
What?
Didn't what? That's not even a question.
Listen, there are 30 cows in the field, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
What?
That doesn't make sense, Joe.
Oh, I think I got it.
What's the answer?
You want me to tell you the answer?
Yeah.
10?
Yes.
Oh.
You get it?
Wait a minute. Say it again.
There are 30 cows in the field
Right.
and 28 chickens.
Right?
How many didn't?
Think about what he said.
And you got that?
Think about what he
There are
said.
30 cows in the field
Yeah.
and 28 chickens. That's 58 altogether. So he's not saying, well, how many? There are 30 cows in the field and 28 chickens.
How many didn't?
It doesn't make sense. How do you get 10 out of that?
Say
It doesn't make
slowly. Say it. Listen to
There
it.
are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't? It doesn't make sense. He's not saying how many cows, how many didn't.
Listen, just listen carefully. There are 30 cows in the field, 28 chickens.
Yeah.
How many didn't?
How many didn't what?
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
I'm going to take this fish and actually make these prints that you see on these towels over here. And are they fun? You then can clean the fish off and take it out on the grill, so you've got to fish to go along with your beach towels by the pool or out on the beach. Mix that in so they mix together. Kind of a red and a pink. Just lay that down. I guess the time has come to open it up and see how we're doing. Ah, it turned out just great. You can see the eyes. There we go. Now go ahead and wash this off, take it out and put it on the grill, and I'll tell you, you've got a wonderful project that is really unique. And by the way, you can also put this on a t-shirt. Have fun with your fish.
I put a store in my trunk. I said I put a store in my trunk. Shit, I got famous Amos, Oreo, chocolate chip, peanut butter, nutter butter, oatmeal pies, Skittles, Starburst, trail mix, fruit snack, selling $10 snack packs, up and down all night. I got moon pies and honey buns, canola bars. I got moon pies and honey buns, canola bars. 2 quarter, 5 dime, 10 nickel, 50 penny, cash app and cash out. It most definitely on the map.
This is Jesse the Body Ventura talking to you from the Chicago Lake Liquor Store, across from Sears in Minneapolis. Where should you turkeys go to buy your beer? Chicago Lake Liquor Store. You can get the finest in domestic beer as well as imported beer. You can drink little bottles or drink it like the body does.
Our anus is a useful thing indeed. The anus gives relief in time of need. We all have an anus, so no matter what you've heard, remember that anus is the proper word.
We're doing it!
Well, hello. Happy Monday. Get in here, everybody. We're doing it. Come on. It's midday. How's everybody doing today? yet another Monday, starting off another week. What is good in the Stream Show hood? How's everybody doing? It's BF Buffalo Bobby Fran, starting off the week again on a positive note, hopefully for everybody, with Stream Show 94. That's right, 94. We are 6 shows away from episode 100. I'm hoping our boy Scott Fitzpatrick can get his computer kind of situation settled so we can kind of get down with that pit contest on the 100 show. But shout out to my boy Scott Fitzpatrick. He's still dealing with his computer issues. But I do have one friend backstage. I got all these great friends in the chat family. So what'd you get into this weekend? Did you have a good Father's Day weekend? Baby daddy weekend? That's just my baby daddy. I hope you had a good weekend no matter what you did. But yeah, we're going to get into it today. We're going to get the week started off on a positive note. Let's see. Come on, what are we doing?
We're doing it.
We are doing it. And how are we going to do it like this? Let's see. We're going to do it like this.
I'm rolling with BF Buffalo.
That's right.
Laughing every day, yo. He got jokes that'll make you say grow, but keep that avocado far, though.
Keep that avocado far.
Blazing green, always lean. That's his motto. Puffing slow, living life. You gotta laugh it up, my dude. Living life.
Let's have fun, people. Come on.
Stay in that mood.
Oh, come on, chat family. Gather in the chat because we're going to do the chat family check-in. We're going to do the BF Live Not So Serious News. Might get into a little Perry talk, some horoscopes. A lot of the fun we have. I'm going to even show you my Wack package. We might go back and explore an old classic Howard Stern bit. A lot of the fun stuff we like to do here every day to get our day going on a positive note here. And one of the people that love to do it, and he loves podcasting, he can't get enough podcasting. He's the bro you know from the Great White North. Let's bring him in right now. It's my friend, Bobby Nick Havens.
Hey, everybody.
Hello there, Bobby Nick. How are you doing today, my friend?
Pretty good. And I'm freshly shaven.
Whoa, check it out. Let me get a single on that because, I was going to make a comment when I saw you Friday that you were getting quite grizzly with the hair. I noticed there, buddy.
I was.
Whoa. Now, is this...
No meth head. No.
Okay. You knew right where I was going.
Yeah. No, I did it. I did this myself.
Whoa.
Right. Yeah. And I got the beard too. All shaved down.
I see that, brother.
So,
looking good. Yeah. No nicks, cuts, or meth scrapes or nothing like that?
Nothing.
That's cool, man.
No damage.
Excellent.
No damage was done.
Excellent. So I'm always very happy that anybody shows up here on BF Live, especially you, because you're kind of up 24/7 podcasting. So I guess you did Jason Bardo X last night and hung out all weekend with the friends, huh?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I see you had movie nights going on Rumble. You had lunatic lounges going. I can't even keep up with you, Bobby. And I couldn't possibly watch or promote you fast enough, my brother. But I'm always glad that you take time to be part of my show.
Yeah, always all over the place. I already done Kai's morning show on Catalano TV.
Oh, shout out! There you go.
This is my second podcast of the day.
Here we go. This has happened before where this has been your second. Well, I'm happy no matter what number it is. I'm happy that you joined me. Hey, what's up? We got to say off the clock, Alexa. What's good?
Happy Monday. Let's go. Humans.
Let's go, humans. You heard her. She's got to work. So let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's start off our week on a positive note. So we got Bobby Nick here. What's the avocado report there, Bobby Nick? You got the hat and we're on avocado watch. We should do like breaking news avocado watch with you.
Well, nothing new yet.
Bobby Nick avocado watch. And now to Bobby Nick. No, nothing yet?
No, nothing else. We'll see.
I was expecting. I was expecting because you never know when something's going to come. Bobby Nick is kind of always has to look out for the mail, doesn't he?
Yeah, especially now.
As the guacamole flies on a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
Avocado. It's the avocado blues, and there's Reverend Wild Bill representing the avocados. So there we go. So you thought it was going to go away, but it looks like it's going to live on forever there, my friend Bobby Nick. So yeah, we'll have to keep a constant avocado watch with you, and you'll have to keep us up to date with the latest things that are avocado related that might get sent to your house, my friend.
That's right. Yeah, awesome. For sure.
Well, it's all in good fun. Like you said, as long as it's not any actual avocados, but I'm not going to rule anything out at this point with these people in this chat family, these awesome people. And speaking of these awesome people in the chat family, why don't I run my element and let's do what we do here? I want to know what you're doing. It's Monday. Let's see, what's the date? Let's get right. It's June 17th. Come on, Monday, June 17th. We're starting off another week of life. So let's get into it and let's do it. Let me know what you're doing. Are you at work? Are you at home? Are you about to go to a meeting? Are you getting out? What are you doing? Let me know what you're doing. Are you having lunch? You just chilling? You just checking in? Let me know what you're doing and let's do it and get into it. The BF Live Chat Family Check-In. I'm coming to talk to you. Let's go. Come on.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. You're going to talk amongst yourselves. You're going to talk to me. And we're going to get down with this together. Happy Monday, my friend Buckshot Kid says, what's up? What's up, Buckshot Kid? How you doing, my friend? Number one in. Space Nerd. Yes, it's Nerd, Bobby Nick. Nerd. Space, good morning, Berkshire. Space Nerd saying, where is everyone? I was wondering that myself, Space Nerd, but I see the numbers slowly creeping up. It's up to 15. I'm just saying it's kind of a Monday, Bobby Nick. Everybody's kind of slow getting in here, you think?
Yeah, it's that kind of Monday, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Definitely.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I see Mandy Diff checking in too, so that's good. We're getting there.
Everybody's like kind of rubbing the podcast sleep out of our eyes. You know, I know a lot of our friends that come in here, y'all are burning the candle on all the ends. I know what Mandy Diff is one of them. I've seen her in a couple of chat. I've seen her in Corn's chat. I see all this great chat family all over the internet watching shows. Hello, Space Nerd from Buckshot Kid. Late Jagoff. It was about 30 seconds. What's up? How you doing? J Dog is checking in, says, is this avocado live with Blocky Fran? Well, look, since I like a good segue, so let me find this. Where did I leave that? See, I set myself up and then I can't find my shit. Let me see here. Thought I had the actual one there. Oh, wait a minute. I'll go to the store. Let me click on it, and I will share it with you by popular demand, Bobby Nick. This is now available as of this morning. I just made this and published this morning. This is the Blocky Fran shirt for BF Live by popular demand. So, yes, this is Avocado Live with Blocky Fran. That'll be another. What do you think of that, buddy? That's a compliment of our friend, of course, DJ Electra.
That's nice. That's awesome.
DJ Electra. I just added my little BF Live logo on there. But yeah, there's a sale right now, everyone, for like the next 87 hours. You can get normally priced $22 shirts. All the shirts are $16. So this is a good time if you're ever on the fence about thinking about buying any merch from any of these T-Public stores. So there you go. By popular demand, Blocky Fran, the DJ Electra design. Right now, $16 at my T-Public store. The links will be floating around in my chat. Thank you, J-Dog, for checking in. Yeah, late. Come on, it's 30 seconds. Yes, it is J-Dog. What's up, homies, from J-Dog? Space Nerd said, still trying to wake up. See, you're having a slow day, too. Come on, we're getting up there. There's 16, 17 in here. Come on, everybody's waking up. Come on, get on your phones now. See what the day's going. It's like, oh, it's Monday. Let me see what BF and all these people are up to on my phone again. It's just us, I guess, says Space Nerd. The late and gayers will be late. They probably will. Oh my goodness.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of, so yesterday, if you're credenza level, I'm glad I moved up to credenza. We'll do a little Perry talk. I did see a bit of the credenza level live that they did yesterday for credenza level people on PCL. So if you're not a member already, go ahead and member up over there on PCL, Perry Carabella Live. We'll check that out later. Hi, everyone. Puff, puff, pass. How about for me? I'll just puff, puff, puff. How you doing, Reverend Wild Bill? Happy Monday to you, brother. Puff, puff, pass. Good morning, BF from Space Nerd. I will say nerd to that. Hey, Rev from Space Nerd. The Stream Elements bot is late. What a jack off. Yeah, that's why my bot doesn't seem like it's running right now, does it? Let's see. Let's have a gay old time. What's up, is everyone good from David Bybee? How you doing there, buddy? My friend David Bybee. Hi, Space Nerd from Reverend Wild Bill. Hey, Bobby from Space Nerd. Bobby is saying hi to Bobby Nick. Hi, BF. Hello, Reverend Wild Bill. What's up, buddy? Hey, Space Nerd from Bobby. Hi, Bobby Nick from Reverend Wild Bill. Here's the Bobbies coming in from Space Nerd. Buckshot saying hello to everyone, me and you. Bones up from Matt, the midday freak himself. The midday freak himself. Let me see my, trying to see why my bots aren't running. You fucking run, you bots. You run. See. Whoop. Oh.
I see stream elements running.
Do you see some things running?
Yeah, it's posting.
Okay. I didn't think I was seeing things fast enough either. I was just curious how everybody's getting their shit. Okay.
I think it just takes like 5 minutes for it to start going or something like that. I don't know.
I think you're right, buddy. What's up, Matt? From saying hello to everyone. Hello, Stream Elements from Buckshot Kid. Hey, Matt from Space Nerd. Reverend Wild Bill is throwing out the avocado love out there. Bones up, Matt, from Buckshot Kid. Avocado alerts are important. Yes, I think we need to do that. We'll play the little song, and we'll ask Bob. We'll get the latest avocado alert from Bobby Nick. Avocado watch. Whoa, breaking news. Hey, Matt from Bybee. Adding avocados to my grocery list. Getting ready to have eye surgery tomorrow on the 18th, bro. Oh man, well, I hope that goes good, man. I hope that these doctors are amazing with what they can do nowadays. I know we have like the Wilmer Eye Clinic up here, and they do some amazing stuff. So I hope that goes out well for you. Hello, and morning from Mandy Diff. There you go. Oh gosh, Rev from Space Nerd. VTL got demonetized? Really? What? Wow. What? I heard that. I thought Vinny Paulino? I thought Vinny Paulino. I saw him posting something about that, Bobby Nick. But I don't know if that's two separate things, or if they share a channel together or not. I don't follow all that. Uh-oh.
I don't really either.
Jake, we'll file that under Karma's a bitch, my friend. Karma is a bitch. Hey, Jake Hudson, how you doing, buddy? I will ignore the FU that I got from the DM, and I will acknowledge the 1 cent you sent me through Venmo. How about that? There you go, my friend Jake Hudson. Space Nerd, she said hi to Mandy, and then she says, I'm drinking coffee and hanging until my meeting at 10. And you're doing it right. You're hanging with us right here on BF Live. Space G75 is checking in, the bro, Bobby, Nick, and everybody in the chat. From Space Chief. Let's see.
Nice. Space Chief. Good to see you.
Space Chief 75. I always put it up. There you go. Space Chief 75 with the OG artwork. Count. There you go. Boom. There you go. What's up, Space Chief? How you doing, my friend? Let's take that down so I can see what I'm reading here. Let's see. Good morning, brother. Happy Monday, man. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for retweeting me. Catch back up to where I was in the chat. I lost my place. There we go. I got it again. Hi, Space E75 from Rem Wild Bill. Donkey Kongton's checking in. Hey, Wild Bill, Buckshot. J-Dog, Space Nerd, Bybee, Mandy, BF, Bobby Nick. I hope y'all are having a good day. Well, thanks for getting us all in there. Our friend Donkey Kongton. J-Dog Lacey, he says, oh, hell yeah. Nice shirt. Oh, hell yeah, Bobby Nick. Yeah, Electric hooked me up with that. And I want to shout out Psych. He's not showed up in the chat yet, but my boy Psych has been busy with the AI, kicking me some designs. So look for some of them coming out soon. I'll try to publish one of those on my TeePublic store real soon if anybody's interested in that. Hey, Mandy Diff is saying Donkey and what he said, everyone. Reverend Wild Bill is saying hi to Donkey Kongton. Bobby is getting the shout out love. I see the Stream Element spot running my links now. There you go. It's doing its thing. If you're interested in that shirt or any other of the merch, you can click on the links right there running in my chat, and they'll take you to that TeePublic store, and you can get that $16 shirt. Space Chief 75, Reverend Wild Bill. That is a great shirt, boy. Thank you. I love the love and the ideas and the organic nature of things. You guys are a bunch of knuckleheads playing on my guilt. Call me Blocky Fran. Now it's turned into a thing. My great friend DJ Electrified, she gets me some cool ass graphics like that. So I have to make it in a shirt. We got to have fun with this. So shout out. And Bobby Nick, did you notice Shawnee singing the national anthem at the beginning of my show?
I did see that. I was actually pretty shocked.
That's compliments of our friend Terry Nee, another guy who has a lot of fun with what we do. So I like that.
I figured as much, yeah.
Yeah, that gave me the vibe of when TV used to start back in the day. Like we used to start our day of broadcasting. Yeah. So that's how we start our day of broadcasting here with Shawnee. No more beer, Donkey. I had one and it made me sick, says Mandy Diff. Space Nerd says, I think that is my favorite one. Well, there you go. Well, you know what to do. You know what to do. And shout out. Look, everybody's getting up and getting in here late, Bobby Nick. The counter's getting up to 20 now, so everybody's getting in here. It's just 20 minutes after the hour. We're just getting started with the show and with our week, so I don't fault anyone for being slow. Hello, Donkey. Donkey is saying hello from Space Nerd. There he is, checking in. Look who it is. It's my bro. Yes, the one and only, saying Chris, good afternoon, gang. How you doing, Chris? What's up, buddy? Space Nerd superstar Chris Abels is checking in. Hey, Abels from J-Dog. Abels is giving it right back to Nerd, and Space Chief 75 is throwing up the flames and the devil horns, and Chris Abels is giving the bones up in the star to J-Dog. Hey, Abels from Space Chief 75. Donkey Kongton says, I'm sorry to hear about that, Mandy. I had to stop drinking beer about 7 years ago. Every time I would get sick halfway through the second beer, the doctor said I could be allergic to the yeast to drink liquor. Yeah, and then you got that whole issue with the smoking too much weed. Let's see. Space Chief is getting love from Chris Abels. Instead, he throws in there Spurster from Space Nerd. DK from Chris fucking Abels. My avocados are boiling outside. There he is, the avocado man himself. Thank you, Terry Nee. I hope you saw the beginning of the show. I used your Shawnee national anthem to start off the day. I think that's going to be a thing. Hello, Donkey Kongington from Buckshot. Space Chief, Chris Abels, cheers. Gay man, Chris Abels. Gay man, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Terry Neocado. Maybe not Terry Neocado, but maybe an avocado.
Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat some apple cobbler. Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat me some avocado. Yeah, it's me, Bobby. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I am Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I love to eat avocados. Then after I eat my avocados, I love to take shits. Yeah, I'm Bobby Nick. I'm sitting on the toilet after eating avocado. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to fuck women. I love to eat women up the attic with avocados.
Oh, yeah. Our girl, Wendy. OG Wendy. How's our girl Wendy doing, Bobby Nick?
She's doing good. She's doing a lot better.
Good.
Better.
Good, because I caught some not so great comments and reports kind of coming through other chats about people not being exactly nice to our friend Wendy.
Yeah, well, that's just one particular person, namely Jake Hudson.
Yeah, and we've told him about that before, about his player hating.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were on the Lunatic Lounge at the same time on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy called in. She was on the show, but she called in to do a bit, and I guess Jake couldn't handle it, and
which we've seen before.
Yeah,
and we've told him about this.
Yeah,
we've told him that it's not always his turn to shine.
Yeah,
and just because he's sitting home seeing somebody shine doesn't mean he has to come in and shit on her.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he decided he would call her an e-bagger, and what is he?
Exactly right.
How many? Who is he to say that to her?
Yeah, nobody out here can judge other people and what and their grift, if you will, Jake. And this goes for anybody out there, puppet person, whoever, whatever your bit is. No one stands in judgment of Wendy. So I don't get where that happens. But let's see. Spacey 75, Space Nerd. Spacey 75, shout out Donkey Kongington. Chris Abels is saying Buckshot Kid. Hey, Abels from Bybee. Adam made me late. Ha! Look who it is. It's Dave Daffler, Double D.
Yeah, I just have one more thing.
Yes.
To say about that. I just
Yes.
want to put a shirt in your chat that I have for sale. It's
Certainly.
the FU Jake Hudson shirt.
I saw this. I saw your
Get it
link.
right
Yes.
now.
Proudly, gladly. You have mod, so it should take. So yeah, please, if you want the block Jake Hudson shirt from Bobby Nick's team.
There's the block the Jake Hudson shirt, and then there's the FU Jake Hudson shirt.
Whatever you're feeling when if you want to order one. And I'm sure the same sale goes for your stuff. They're probably $16 right now. Shout out. There's 25 people in here. Everybody. Hey, Dave, it's one of those days, buddy. We discussed this with Space Nerd. It's very slow. Everybody's having a slow Monday. Everybody's having a case of the Mondays, but we don't do that around here. We come around here to kick the case of Monday's ass.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Sounds like our family does, but we're going to get through it together now. So let's keep rolling with the chat. Baby Brother from Chris Abels. Mandy Diff says, wow, donkey, I was watching Uncle Jack last night and decided to have one for memory of Dad. Nope, I'm done. No more weed for me. That's good that you know that. And that's what I say about I love hanging out with Chris Abels, and I don't mind drinking and everything. What's up, man? But I figured out a long time ago, Mandy, much like you, I'm a bad drinker. As Rodney Dangerfield, I'm a bad drinker, he used to say. So, yeah, just drinking ain't my thing. You know, with the weed, you don't have all of those extracurricular activities, if you will. Hence throwing up. Space Nerd is getting the heart and the love from Dave Daffler. Dave frickin' Daffler and Mandy. Come on. I thought he said Randy there for a minute. Hey, Space Chief 75 from Dave Daffler. Hey, Dave from J-Dog. Hey, Dave from Space Chief 75. Chris Abel is getting the hearts and the love from Mandy Diff. Chris frickin' Abels from Dave Daffler. Dave Daffler, where have you been? I'm busy. I remember that, Mandy. Sucks when you can't have one beer. Mandy Diff getting the love from Dave Daffler. Space Nerd, I was moving. Dave's been very busy. Donkey Kong and getting the love from Dave. Dave Daffler is saying cheers to Donkey Kong and Tim. Space Nerd says, really, hope that is going well. You were missed there. The friends are letting you know here, Dave. Adam missed you too. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill. Hi, Chris Abels. Dave Daffler is saying, Terry Nee in the house. The birds are here. We got a whole flock of them here, Bobby Nick.
Oh, yeah.
We got all our favorite birds.
That's
in
right.
Here. Shout out to the bird family, bird love. Berkshire Kid, Buckshot Kid from Dave Daffler. Double D Dave Daffler from Terry Nee. Chris Abels is saying, Rev Wild Bill, good luck with the surgery, man. That's what I'm talking about. Bobby Salad from Dave Daffler.
Dave.
Damn, Dave, that sucks. Are you done now? You know, with moving, you're never quite done. Even when you get your boxes and all in there, you're like spend like another month or two if you're lucky unpacking and just getting everything just right. That's what I told him. I hope you get a semblance of kind of home and just a base kind of soon, because that's important for everybody. There you go. There's my Stream Elements bot working.
Oh.
That's another way to really see if it works, but there you go. The bots are working. There's my tip bot. Apple Cobbler. I love that. The first verse, Space Chief. Yeah. I'm going to have apple cobbler. Yeah. Apple cobbler. Apple Cobblo. Donkey Kong says, great shit. Whoa, it's working because Dave Daffler just tipped me $11. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So I want to address this one. Live Ween's checking in. What's up, brother? So, was it yesterday? Was Father's Day, of course. I was lucky enough. I attended like an Orioles baseball game. They had a Father's Day game. So my wife took me out for that, and my daughters worked there. So it was kind of an opportunity to have all these things come together. But I was checking in on the show yesterday, Bobby Nick, and I saw them throwing Blackie Fran and Blocky Fran around on Out of the Coffin yesterday. They were having fun throwing that around.
Really?
So I'm not sure what the context was. They said Bob Levy called you Blackie Fran yesterday out loud. And I saw people laughing in the chat about it. So I think I jumped in real quick and said, Blackie Fran says what? Donkey Kongton's laughing about that. Live Ween is getting the love from Dave Daffler. Cheers, Live Ween from Donkey Kongton. Dave Daffler getting the love from Buckshot Kid. Lerv Wern from Space Nerd. What up, everyone? I'm out driving the dog bus. Well, come on. Picking up the dogs, man. Come on. Shut up. Sit back there. We got 10 more dogs to pick up. You'll piss when I want you to piss. No. Go sit down. Let's see. Go. All right, go pick up the bus. I told them I want to drive a dog bus, says Space Nerd. Jake calling someone else an e-bagger.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's kind of what we're getting at. I don't want to hear stories about Wendy being like chased off the air or being shamed because, God forbid, she's trying to make money for herself out here, because no one else is doing that. I'm not going to, no, I won't stand by while somebody chase people away like that. I got the whole phone call recorded, asshole mofo. I told him not to fuck with Wendy. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come for Mandy, Jake.
Manny's been more vocal than I think me or Jib or anybody, you know.
Well, I want to say that Mandy is her comments and maybe in the corn chat the other day were part of the reason I picked up on this. So I can tell that she's passionate about it and she's out there slaying Jake wherever she can and straightening out the record for everybody. There's Bobby Nick. He threw the link right there. This is the FU Jake shirt. If you want a FU Jake, it's got like the band thing across it. I saw it on social media the other day.
No, this one's got the middle finger.
Oh, cool.
It's got the middle finger.
All right. Terry Nee is getting the love from Space Heat 75, and I'm getting the love from Dave Daffler that says your ad here. Okay. Well, I am a hua and a basic bitch, so I'll do my ad here. I'll take it quite literally, and I will show you yet again. For those who are getting late, I'll show you that all new, just added to my store this morning before the show started, the Blocky Fran design. By popular demand. I'm blocking Dave Daffler. It's Blocky Fran. That is courtesy of my friend DJ Electra, and I just put my little live logo on there. So if you're interested in that, there's $16 right now. There's my ad right there. Thank you for the $2, Mr. Dave Daffler. Donkey Kong says, Jake ain't nothing but a big leather Cheerio. That's interesting. I'm not even sure why that's funny, but then that's funny. A big leather Cheerio, just a big old balloon knot. Yes, oh my, balloon knot. Chris Abel says, live ween, sorry, driving as well. So I'm in and out today. Yeah, I know, I understand. I appreciate everybody checking in. Don't be like doing anything unsafe and trying to chat while you're driving and everything. It's nice when you're checking in when you're still. Just let everybody know that you're kind of hanging out and you got your ears open. You got your ears on. Let's see. I'm off today and Jake has made me insane.
Yeah.
So don't want to take you there because you'll end up where Jake is all the time. But yeah, we've seen this jealousy rear its ugly head out of Jake before, and we've tried to tell him about it, but he can't contain himself.
No, he don't listen. So that's why I think No Filter and the Lunatic Lounge wishes Jake well in his future endeavors. We're done,
Ooh.
Jake. We're done. Sorry, buddy.
That was the southern way of saying, go fuck yourself, Jake,
Yeah.
okay? That was the polite way. Good luck in all your future endeavors, Jake Hudson, okay? We don't hate you, buddy, but you can't be.
What's up, guys?
Let's see. Dang Lizard's checking in. The English Lizard. And he says, hi, everyone. What's up between Bobby, Nick, and Jake Hudson? Well, I don't know if you got any of it right there, but but Jake said, what Bobby Nick kind of said, I'll say it in a brief form, is that they were doing a show the other night, and Wendy was on kind of doing her thing. Jake kind of was attacking her for being like a e-bagger, if you will, as to where everybody out here that's doing this is essentially, no one stands in judgment of anybody else there, dang. So, and we just kind of attribute it to the fact that Jake is a bit jealous when he sees somebody else getting their moment. He literally can't take it, and so he has to go in and sabotage it, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, and the most insane thing is that afterwards he did a stream, and I went and watched this thing back, and he was 1 second, he was like, I'm sorry for what I did, and then the next second he's like, fuck Wendy, that artard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
now he don't like it when nobody calls him that.
Yeah, he's going back and forth.
Wow.
From I'm sorry for what I did, and
Mhm.
fuck her for.
And then, I mean, Bobby Nick, we've dealt with Jake for a while. Anybody that has, that's just Jake. That's where Jake exists, buddy. We never know what day we're going to get. Like I said, I literally got the FU bomb in my DM too. He went FU bombing everybody over the weekend. So
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah,
So that's kind of where it is. But yeah, good luck in your future endeavors, Jake. We love you, buddy.
Yeah. I just want to read off the messages. His last message, like right after it happened, I got this message from him. Hold on a second. Let me just find it here. Yeah. Okay. He says, I feel very bad right now about what happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what happened, brother. I feel very bad about that. I can't even talk in the chats now because we blocked them.
Yeah.
Blocked them.
Right.
And then not even like 10 seconds later, I got, fuck you.
Exactly. That's what it is. So that's kind of how it is dealing with Jake. So that's kind of why we kind of have fun. I don't mind Jake, but I'm not going to have him come here kind of like taking the show in other directions all the time. Hey, J-Dog from Dave Daffler, big stinking leather Cheerio. Dang Lizard is getting love from our friend Chris Abels, as well as Dave Daffler is giving the love to Dang. Dave Daffler says, done, and done. He's done.
Done.
Hey, Dang Lizard from Donkey Kongington says Dave Daffler and Adam rented an Airbnb in the Hamptons last weekend. Our sources are telling us. See, now we're really getting to the bottom of the story there, Bobby Nick, why Dave hasn't been around.
Hello, Frisco.
And I hear that he's all of a sudden he's setting up a new water slide in his new house or something, Bobby Nick. Dave is? I don't know. Where would he get a new water slide? From a park? I don't know. See, it's coming together. Dang Lizard, hello from Space Nerd. Space G75 says, live ween, the dog bus sounds awesome. Get on the dog bus. I was saying FJ, Jake Hudson before anyone was saying, FJ was cool. There you go. That's right. You were ahead of your game. You were ahead of the curve. Wendy, love, fuck with Wendy, fuck with me.
Hey.
Space Center says, Donkey, he seems like a big jerk. My brother Rick is checking, and he says, checking in from poolside. Yes, it is quite warm here where we're at. It's definitely a pool day on the East Coast of the United States. I hope it's a great day or a pool day wherever you guys are at. Let's see. What's up, brother? So extra crazy weekend in the Dabbleverse. SJ losing his mind, PCL on Sunday, and Jake called Wendy an e-bagger. Yeah, it was kind of very active. And Bobby Nick, did you catch any of that craziness? Like, I don't really delve into it, but I certainly can't escape it on social media. And I did watch Uncle Rico last night a bit about the whole John yelling at Melton's house and random houses in Las Vegas.
Yeah, what the hell was that, man? Like,
what
I don't even know. He went and he did it such pussily, like he went up to the he was like on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
He didn't go up I didn't see him go up to the door and knock on the door or anything. Did he?
He didn't do it with the true intent of following through it. He did it to make it a checklist thing. Like, I went there, I did it, I was there and you weren't. Just so he could say that. But yeah, I don't even think we ever really depicted him knocking on the door. He was doing the stupid say anything, holding a computer or a radio up and trying to get him, and then walking down the street and shouting, just yelling at random buildings, Bobby.
Yeah, I know. all about Melton and how he's so angry because he's a dick and it's like, what the hell?
And I've said this, I've had this theory for a while. I think this is just compensation for the fact that he is realizing that he really wasn't there for the key years of his kid like a father should be. He can see how much love that the new father is getting and all, and he believes that this is kind of like some kind of retroactive, I'm getting out there and being a proactive parent. This is not parenting. I said in the tweet, which I got a pretty good response on, parenting, a good start would be kind of paying the arrears that their new daddy would kind of is owed. That would kind of help things out a little bit, Bobby Nick, I think.
Yeah, right. Right.
There you go.
I don't think he can bring himself to do that.
But I think he thinks that going out and yelling and this, I'm going to kick the world's ass. Like I've always said, I've told my kids this, like you don't have enough hours in a day or muscles on your arms to kick the world's ass that everybody that's going to come for you, Bobby Nick. You can't, this is no practical way of solving problems in your life. You'll never do it. But he thinks that he's going to kick the world's ass. And he looks so tiny. It looks like just a tiny, like a drunk, disgruntled guy running through a neighborhood screaming out in the air, man. It was crazy. Crazy weekend. You're not wrong about that, dang. I could see through his bullshit the whole time from day one. He tries his best to manipulate everyone. And he has been doing pretty good at it. Yeah, Donkey, well, we kind of know that, we like to say it nicely that he's kind of on a spectrum to where he don't really have control so much all over his mental faculties, and they come and go. I think people that aren't maybe on the spectrum as much, we have those difficulties too. So I try to give him some slack with that, but to an extent,
we've all tried to give him slack with that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think, he's literally in a house by himself. He's raised by the internet for the majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So he
thinks this is life.
He doesn't really have someone in his real life saying, "Hey, no, you can't do that."
Mm-hmm.
I know he's a 30-year-old man, but mentally he's probably like 14, 15, something like that,
Mm-hmm. His emotions get the best of him, like many of us do, but he has even less control over them. But yeah, he knows.
Eventually, you gotta kind of just say, that's enough. Because how many times is this going to happen? And you keep telling him, you keep trying to guide him.
Yeah.
I called him nothing but a friend.
Yeah, we've all tried that tack
longest
too. Like,
time.
I'll be the different person. I'll be the one that
Yeah.
understands Jake.
Yeah, exactly. And just to get shit on over and over and over again. So it's time to just let go, and maybe he'll see that there's consequences for his actions. Maybe losing friends is what he needs.
You might not be wrong, Bobby Nick. Who is this Jake you speak of? Jake from State? You meant Allstate State Farm? Yeah, he's from Allstate. Jake from State Farm would be a upgrade. Let's see. Mandy Diff says, when Wendy calls corn, and to see corn light up like a Christmas tree when she calls in, I love it. Cool.
Yeah.
We got another friend checking in, a new friend, Swagstar Gaming, saying LOL. What up, Swagstar Gaming? Welcome to BF Live. This is my daily show, man. How you doing? I saw some of his comments the other day, says Rem Wild Bill. Yep, Donkey, says Mandy Diff. Dave Dafford, the very generous, says ad rates may vary according to the customer. Well, that $10, that'll certainly go a long way. Thank you, Dave Dafford. Thanks to everybody that super chats. I appreciate that. It really helps me keep doing what I'm doing. People underestimate Jake. Yeah, there is part of it, Bobby Nick, where I've even called him out before. I'm like, he knows it's wrong to go in and make Wendy cry, or there's certain things that he knows right from wrong, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Oh yeah. And if he gets any information about you, any personal information, that you don't like brought up on a show or something like that, that's the first thing he will bring up.
Yes, he's very good at that. He's very good at knowing when there's two people that are on a show that aren't getting along. Hey, didn't you say this about that person? And then he just sits back and watches the fire. Yeah, he's very good at that. So yes, you're not wrong about that. He can be manipulative. He doesn't understand is the main thing he manipulates. Okay, Donkey, there you go. We kind of just discussed that. Let's see. Yep, I heard that. Nick too. FULOL, just JKS. Okay. There you go. Let's do by him. Let's see. JH, a legend in his own mind, says Jake.
Yeah, for real.
Well, I'm not saying it makes it right, but we all know he has issues. We know Swagstar.
Yeah.
We've tried many times to deal with Jake Swagstar.
Exactly. At some point, you just got to say that's enough. That's enough. Just because he has issues doesn't mean we have to.
And sometimes he knows that gives him a pass, kind of like what Donkey Kongington was saying.
Exactly. And, it is no excuse. It's no excuse for bad behavior.
Yes, Swagstar. Jake has been a friend of mine and Bobby Nick's for a while. He's done many shows with us. Matter of fact, he had a mod wrench 2 different times on my page, buddy. But he comes in here when he's not getting the proper attention, and he was timing people out and shitting on them and FUing them and lighting them up. So 2 times I had to learn the mistake, but 3rd time I'm not going to allow that to happen. But thank you, Swagstar, for your input. Let's see. Water sports slide. Whoa, not that kind of slide. Is what Dave D ordered. Wait a minute. Not that kind of water sports. We're talking about Adam's slide that he ordered from the park. Let's see. He used mental illness, so we feel sorry for him. I think he knows that. I think he knows right from wrong, and I think when he's in a mood to like shit on Wendy, and then know that he's going to get repercussions. Yeah, I think he'll fall back on that. I got a lot of stuff in common with Jake, interest in things, but I can't get over the narcissism and manipulation. He's a narcissist. It's like Stuttering John. I want to like him so bad, but then I feel like an idiot for it. And so that's kind of where we're all at, Donkey, to where me and Bobby Nick have all felt like, well, we can be that friend that nobody else, and have the patience maybe that nobody has had, or the understanding that nobody has tried with Jake. And like Bobby Nick said, only just to left get shit on. Multiple times we have both been shit on personally, right, Bobby Nick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not like we haven't tried different methods and all. So we're just talking about some shit. Dave Daffler, thank you, man. Laugh it up. I can ban you forever. There you go. That's right. My dude Dave Daffler's got a wrench. For really, though. Thank you for the $2, Dave Daffler. Dang Lizard says, I tried to explain to Jake that SJ is not his friend, but apparently he still became his disciple and started looking down on others. Yeah, dang. And what we've noticed is that he'll be like, whether it be like a Rob Saul, if you know of him, he kind of like, if people are he always tries to be the other guy. Like, so right now he's trying to be the person that Stuttering John likes and will work with and understand. But yeah, like probably a week ago, he put, fuck Stuttering John, he can kiss my ass, right, Bobby Nick? You know,
Yep.
So he basically works to whatever side of the fence is convenient. There are some things that we notice about Jake. So that's Jake's manipulating the situation right now for real, for airtime. Has Stuttering John finally gone off the deep end? Who knows what the deep end is, Reverend Wild Bill, at this point? Like, we've seen other behavior that you think, well, this is it. Like, he'll wake up. This is like bottom. Like, some kind of awareness will happen. But I don't know if he's ever going to have this awareness moment in his life. He just seems so fogged down with that beer fog, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, he's got the wet brain going down.
Matt says 6/26/92. Never forget. It's a day of love and celebration, Matt. It's a day of love, man, between two men that were made for each other.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, look, you could leave the room like Tom said. You could have left, but you didn't. You chose to stay. Hi, Matt. Bones up, midday freak. I see the grift, Mandy. That's why I don't blame anyone who's fallen for it. He found one of the most sympathetic angles or angels, either one, angles and angels. Bobby's our angel. You know, I thought you were talking about us. We are sympathetic angles. What's up, Spurg Snake checking in? He said it's 86 Fahrenheit and humid as F. Firm handshakes, BF, and friends. Hey, Spurg. How you doing, man? And a little, let's see, I figured out something about our friend Spurg Snake, Bobby Nick.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, our friend Spurg Snake apparently does secret shows on YouTube.
What?
And that's what it's called. He calls it The Secret Show. So I've it's kind of come up in my feed recently, Spurg Snake. So I can see you out there kind of doing something behind the scenes, trying to hide from us, huh?
Have to check it out sometime.
Skipper's Donkey from Mandy Diff. Space Nerd says, "Stuff fuck is losing his mind." Yeah. When you say that, I'm surprised he never tried it with me. What do you go, Swagstar? I hope you're having a good, better experience with Jake than a lot of us do. I just got FU blocked over the weekend after having zero communication with him. But that's been 3 or 4 times now. I've lost track of that, my friend. But then I also get a Venmo for a penny, like almost like sorry, BF. You know, so I know that that's kind of where Jake exists, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, hating people and then liking people and then hating them again. And it's really not anything you do to him, you know. It doesn't take much for Jake to just go off.
If you won't let him in a chat, if you don't acknowledge him properly, or whatever mood he's in that day. Rick says, if you can't handle your drugs or drinks, you shouldn't do them. Drugs are bad, okay? Unless you share them, then that's better. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. Space Nerd says, the Reverend Wild Bill, I hope he goes to Colorado. Donkey Kong said he recognized a pattern. Us Aspies are good at that. Yes, you're not wrong about that. Yes. He's saying people Aspies. I get that short for Asperger's. BF Live, says Dave Daffler. BF Live is always talking about arrears. Pay your arrears. I like arrears, you know. Got Dave Daffler. I got Adam in here. I got all the rears. Let's see. He picked the weakest link. You picked. Yeah. That's right. You're right. And it's just like when I see it happening, I would see I've already scolded Jake for this, for jumping in and trying to chase Wendy off of a show for what she was doing. Because I've seen him do this before. Remember, that's why he came in and FU bombed everybody on my show, because Wendy was my guest. She was shining. We were laughing. Everybody was having fun. And because he couldn't wedge his way into the show and get a little shine that she was having and couldn't just sit back, he started FUing people and blocking people in my chat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember one time I had Wendy on in the lounge, and we were going back and forth playing music videos, and he saw that David Chandler came and threw me $100.
Oh, he loses his shit.
Whoa! He was like, well, you got to have me on, and you got to split the donations with me. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll have you on, and you know what? He lasted like 15, 20 minutes in, and he was out. he dropped out because
They weren't coming.
yeah, the money wasn't coming, and yeah, I think that's really just all he wanted. He wanted money.
Well, if you remember, like I think the second time I pulled Jake's wrench, David Chandler was in our chat, and he got FU bombed that weekend too. And he said no more with Jake. He said it that time.
Yep. 100%.
Like you don't call some up, you don't go out of your way to DM some of the biggest, most kind, generous people, the whales, if you will, and make a point to say "fu" there. That's kind of not a good strategy here. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotta say, me personally, for all David Chandler has done for me and a lot of my friends, podcasting buddies, if he doesn't give me another penny. For the rest of my life,
he's giving more than.
Fucking thank you so much for
anybody.
all you've done.
Fuck yeah. Who would ever thought that people would be nice enough to show up and give us anything? So yes, the fact that he gives so generously, and he has on this show as well. So I know what you mean, Bobby Nick. And yes, he's helped many of us podcasters. But yeah, so matter of fact, I went into one of Jake's shows last week because I have he gave me a wrench over there, and I dropped my pay and links in there. And then I went and said, thank you, DC. I didn't say his name. I just said, thank you, DC, for the $100. And he got rattled. He totally got rattled. And they started going, David Chandler, I love you. I wish you'd come back, David Chandler. He started going like that. Oh, my God. Lives in his mom's basement. No, I think he lived more in his niece's trailer, I think we've come to learn. Nimrob, 71, checking in, a.k.a. 2K. Some of us know him as 2K. I've been more than fair with Jake, but I'm out of the Jake Hudson business. Well, I'm glad you're here, Nimrod, because you might not know that you inspired this, but you were kind of hanging out in a podcast right when we were in the midst and the heat of antagonizing Bobby Nick over the whole avocado thing, and you just made a passing comment, and you said, someone should really sing avocados to In the Ghetto, and I said, you know what? No one stepped up yet? I will oblige. Inspired by Nimrod.
As the guacamole flies. Thank you very much. Thank you. On a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
So that's all your fault there, Nimrod. You made that comment about somebody had to do that, and so I listened and I did it. There you go. How you doing? Hi, Nimrod71 from Dave Daffler. Me too, Nimrod. Talking about been out of Jake Hudson business. At some point, he's making his problems everyone else's problems. I've said for decades, when your problems become my problems, we've got problems.
Exactly.
I like that. That's a very Asperger-y statement. Let's see. Hi, Dave Daffler from Nimrod. Docs, I told the world. We told the world, Reverend. Let's see. I'd like to think he knows right from wrong. Then I see his Twitter feed. Right. And bro, if anybody is like the definition of manic depressive, it's our dude Jake, because we've all gotten it. I got the FU earlier in the night, and then I got the 1 cent, Venmo 1 cent penny donation in my Venmo later on that same night. So, and I just try to understand that that's where Jake is. Let's see. Hey everyone. Sorry, I'm late from T-Wash. What's up, T-Wash? Yeah, I'm very heavy on the but drugs are bad, okay? Yes, they're kind of in the same neighborhood, so I fall to Mr. Mackey. Drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, sometimes I got to hear Jake's voice to do the Jake voice, right? Like,
what's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Good. By the way, all right, we won't humor that anymore. Let's see. Hello, Tiffany Washington. T-Wash from Buckshot Kid. Hello, Nimrob71 from Buckshot Kid. Hey, Buck from Tiffany Washington. Nimrob is giving the love to Buckshot. Dave Daver says, I have issues. Thank God Stormy keeps her mouth shut. Shout out, Stormy. Let's see. Cheers, 2K. She might be over helping Scott with his computer today. I hope that goes well if that happens. That's from Donkey Kongton. Hey, Tiffany from Nimrob. Hey, Nimrob, right back from Tiffany. Hey, Dave from Tiffany. Cheers, Tiffany from Donkey. Hey, Tiff from Space Nerd, you getting all the love, giving it back. Tiffany's giving back to Donkey. I have manic depression, PTSD, and I don't do shit like that, says our friend Mandy Diff. Yeah. Reverend Wild Bill says, I have a cure for bad behavior. A nice 2x4 can work wonders.
The fucking skull. To the dome, bitch.
That'll reset you. Good morning, Donkey from Nimrod. Hey, Nerd from Tiffany, Washington. Hi, T-Wash from Dave Daffler. Exactly, Mandy from Donkey Kongton. Mandy Diff is giving the hearts and the love to Tiffany. Tiffany is saying hello to Wild Bill. Our friend Dang Lizard says he definitely gets a pass from me for not keeping a secret. His disorder actually makes lying very difficult. He can't think of anything else when he knows a secret. Yeah, that's probably fairly true. He knows when he's got a good piece of information. Hi, Manny from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Dang Lizard from Tiffany, Washington. Nimrod says Jake is always having a really bad week, and it becomes his excuse for everything, which is kind of like what our friend Donkey Kongton says, that they know how to work their condition to manipulate with it. And we've seen that. I've been a victim of that. Hey, Mandy Diff from Wild Bill. I know what you mean. I have so much wrong that I gave up. I gave count, but I still try to be nice to the human race. And Rev, that's what I say. You know, it's the easiest thing just to wake up every day. And like you said, be kind. Just baby, don't fuck with anybody. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. It's the easiest thing in the world. But so many people just can't help but wake up and maybe see somebody shining in a YouTube and go, hey, I'm going to get in there and shit all over that. You know, just stay in your lane and let everybody live their life. There you go.
Yeah, relax. Be calm.
When you want to come. Let's see. Is Jake trying to work with Stuttering John? Haha, what the fuck? Well, I've noticed this is that when he almost he's the victim. So when he sees John or whoever being shit on, even like Aaron sometimes, right? He'll say something about steel toe Aaron or something like that, but he would go be on steel toe next week if Aaron welcomed him, right?
Well, yeah, and I see a pattern too. Like when he loses a bunch of friends, he tries to get back
the old ones
in with other ones that he's motherfucked.
Very much so.
And the cycle starts all over again.
There you go. That is exactly what's happening. But yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised that's what he does. Like when he sees John getting all this attention, like you said, Dang Lizard, he's getting all this attention and all this extra heat this weekend. So, I'm a victim. He's going to get shows. He's going to get super chats. I'm a victim too. I'm going to empathize with him and try to get in with him. And that's Jake knowing kind of how to work things, if you ask me. I say let them. Can you imagine, Mandy, them two working together? That's right, Bill. Show love and you get love back. Not that hard. It's easy. It's easy. Just exist. Don't fuck with people. Hey, Tiffany Washington from Dang Lizard. Karma is a bitch. That's right. Well, Bill, that's what I said. Matt, remind me of that anniversary. I think I may have missed the story.
Hey, Bobby Fran.
Yes, my friend.
2K just sent me a video that you should play. He made up a song.
Oh boy.
And there's a clip of it.
You put it in Messenger?
In the BF Live chat.
Okay. There's my link tree running. Spurg Snake is looking sideways. Yes, Space Nerd. Quick on the mat. This is the anniversary of the Day of Love between Perry and Randy Callahan. When Perry was trying to get a SAG card and get into Hollywood and be in movies and be a star and everything, he had to jump through some hoops, if you will. So he had to meet with one Randy Callahan, who he met out of an ad in the back of one of these kind of shady magazines. And let's just say he made him do some things to earn that SAG card, if you will, Space Nerd. And so some things with his mouth and the things of this nature, and maybe bodily fluids were exchanged. So we have a lot of fun kind of reminding Perry of this and the fact that he could have walked out of the room, like Tom B lets him know, you could have walked out of the room at any time, Perry. You didn't have to do that for a SAG card. So let's just say that he compromised his sexuality for a SAG card. Let's see. There's the links running. Spurg Snake's looking sideways. Donkey Kongton says, we all like to think we are the ones that can change someone. But I was taught on an extremely hard lesson a few years ago that it just ain't so. Some people got to be left alone. You're not wrong, Donkey. I can see you got some years behind that statement, brother. And I've lived too. And I've made the foolish mistake many times of taking in family members and thinking that I could be the person to make a difference. And I've learned that you can't fight DNA, my friend. That's my personal lesson, because you don't know if it's nurture or nature. But with the people that I took in, that shit was nature, I guess. That was like some DNA shit, because the nurturing wasn't changing anything about their nature. So I feel you on that one. Hey, Spurksnake from Tiffany, Washington. Swagstar Gaming. Hello from Space Nerd. Yeah, we got Swagstar hanging out in here, man. This is what we do. We hang out here. We're going to get on some other fun stuff, but we have such great time and great conversation like this, checking in with the chat family. But I got the not so serious news and a lot of other stuff that we're going to get into. We're already an hour into the show, Bobby Nick. Holy shit.
Man.
We're having a great conversation. We're mixing in some videos and some topical stuff. Well, Space Nerd, that's when Perry and Randy made love for the first time. It all started with Ad and Penny Saver. Perfect, Matt. There you go. That's right. Thanks, says Space Spurksnake. Okay, Matt. Thanks. I will remember that forever now. Yeah, you're never going to forget it now. Hey, Tiffany from Matt. Dingler just says, what I don't get is Jake's emotional outburst, but I think it's part of him not having learned how to handle social situations. Growing up on the internet doesn't help. That's kind of what Bobby Nick, I think, was alluding to, that he don't really have like normal do's and don'ts and social cues and things that are right or wrong. A good sense of right or wrong, right?
Yeah, he's kind of just for the past, I think, probably like 6 years now. He's just been left to kind of run amok, to do whatever he pleases.
Oh Lord. Our friend Dave Davler is in the same camp I am because he got a 10-cent from Jake Hudson. So there you go. You got 10 cents this month. So yeah, me and Dave we got a plan. We're going to like invest though that Jake money that he gives us. Jake's like,
Jake pennies.
He's like, I'll invest that shit. I'm just checking my chats, right? Okay, so this is a video from Nimrob that I should play. I'm trying to get that as I'm doing the show.
Yeah.
So let me star this one. And let me go see what you have waiting for us in here. BF Live. Okay. Haha. Oh, Tukey's got it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, let me see. This is a song for, not to be confused with Tukey. This is his French cousin, Tukey. This is Tukey. And this is a little ditty. Tukey's new song. Here we go.
Fuck Jake Hudson. Fuck him in the ass with a giant rubber dick.
Yeah, I like that as a bumper.
Yeah.
Fuck Jake Hudson. Fuck him in the ass with a giant rubber dick.
Yeah. I'm going to use that as a bumper, 2K. I hope you don't mind. It'll be like a bumper between the fucking with a rubber dick. And now back to the show. I like that. Thank you, 2K. That was a lot of fun. And I could tell you felt that. You kind of like, that seemed like very inspirational, kind of off the cuff, if you will. Ad-libbed. Did Jake's mother drop him on his head when he was a baby? I think she did that shit last week. I don't know. There you go. Okay, guys. Let's see. In 1992, a man named Randy Perry Blue. There you go. He didn't have to. He took it in all the arrears. Took it in the arrears. I try my drug and alcohol limits daily. I was trying to see how far you can go on the red. Don't call it. Am I right? Space Nerd, you're getting the laughing at Dave. Tiffany Washington, hey you from Spurksnake. Donkey, good lyrics, says Space Nerd. Damn, says Mandy Diff. Our friend Electra's checking in.
Electra!
I'm late and gay. Shyt. Happy Monday, everyone. Well, the only reason I'm going to share this is because I saw you also in a chat last night sharing it. I hope that your son is okay and all. I understand that there was a bit of an accident. You told us privately, and I'm glad that he's just okay. I'm sure he said he separated his shoulder and maybe not, doing that well as far as that goes. But I'm glad it's something that he can recover from, and I hope that you can kind of get back to normal soon there, Electra. We wish you well with dealing with that and your son. Everyone is today Electra except for me. What's what? Everyone. David Affler saying hello to Electra and giving the love. LOL. Happy Monday, Electric from Spurksnake. Hi, Electra. She's saying hi to us, Bobby Nick.
Hello.
There we go. Oh, wait a minute. My thing just. What we got here? Boing. We got the boings. There's your boings. Let's see. Hi, Electra. It's not just you being late today. That's right. We were talking about that, Tiff. Like even before you got here, it was a very slow trickle in the BF Live today. That's because it's Monday. We try not to have a case of the Mondays out here, but it seems like.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Monday.
I think we have a collective one going on today, but we're kicking its ass together and we're off to a really good start because we're already an hour into the show and we're still fucking around with the chat family.
Yeah, I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried there. That was like, oh shit. chat check-in is only going to last like 5 fucking minutes here. Jesus Christ. But yeah, everybody started piling in, and the
I was worried too, Bobby, because there was like literally like 5 or 7 people in here, or 7 chats basically. I'm like, what am I going to do a chat family check-in with 7 chats? But I knew that they were out there, Bobby. I was feeling them, but I was wondering. But I'm like, they're going to be in here because if I'm not here, boy, they would have been online giving me shit about no BF live day. BF, what's going on, man?
Right.
Let's see. Hi, Electra. Ooh, did Electra? I don't even know if she saw this yet because let me do this. I'm glad you showed up. I want to send. It's I don't know if she saw it yet because I finished it and just published it this morning, Electra. But look, it's available. Ooh. Look at that. There's your design. I went back and forth with her. I was throwing the BF Live around, and when I put it on the guy, she said, that's the winner. That's the winner right there. So thanks for working with me and hooking me up with that. There it is, $16 right now on TeePublic, on my TeePublic site. There you go. Links are in the chat. So thank you very much, Electra, for making that happen by popular demand. Let's see, where we at? We are, boy, this thing really jumps. Damn. What do we do? There's nerd, 2 wow, this thing really jumps. Here we go. Damn. What's up, everyone? There's Psych checking in.
Hey.
Hey, Psych. Thank you for your designs. You kicked me. He kicked me like 10, 14 designs from AI. I got to go through some of them, brother. And I'm going to pick one out, put my little BF Live logo on them, and I'll get a Psych design up there real soon. But for right now, that's the DJ Electra design of the Blocky Fran. And you can have your choice, whatever one you like, Psychs or whatever one you want, you can choose. Thanks, Space Nerd from Doggy Congton. Okay, for Off the Dome. Wish I'd have thought of it this afternoon. Maybe long gone by then. Electra is getting the love from Mandy Diff. Cheers, Electra from Reverend Wild Bill. Psych is getting the love from Tiffany. Hi, Buckshot. Pew, pew, pew from Electra. Tiffany, hey, girl, getting the love. Mandy Diff saying, oh, that's great. Mandy Diff, hello from Electra. Hey, Tiff from Psych. So many hellos. LMAO, good start to the week. There you go. This is what we do, man. This is what we do, Spurg. When anybody jumps in this chat, man, they get bombarded with love, and you're seeing it right here. You can't even keep up with it. Psych getting the love from Donkey. Mandy is singing the love to Psych. Let's see. The Stream Melon spot's running. Hey, Rev from Electra. Psych, here just in time for me to go. Hey there. Come on. Have a good meeting, Space Nerd. Come back. We'll be on to at least 3-ish here on the East Coast time. So enjoy your day. Guess I'm lucky. I don't know Jake. Hey, Psych from Electra. We all hate Jake. FJH. 2K new album, says Mandy Diff. By Space Nerd. This song makes me tear up. It's so beautiful, man. So beautiful. That might have been the other. That might have been my first one to see. Donks Nerd, Electra Amanda from Psych. Hey, Space Nerd from Electra. Hey, Psych from Dave Daffler. Space Nerd says, I'll be back after my meeting. You better be. You know what's up. You know the good vibes will be here waiting for you. Have a great meeting. Go in there with energy. Beautiful Nimrod 71 from Dave Daffler. Space Chief says, Jake wanted me on his show like a week ago. I told him I really don't go on shows. I do art. Haven't heard from him since. Well, you're probably lucky because you would have been caught in that, and then you would have been part of the club when he F'd you, F-bombed you. You love the avocado song. There you go, Nimrod. That was inspired by you, buddy. Just saying somebody's got to do that. Somebody has to put that to. Somebody has to put that to in the ghetto. Somebody really has to do that, Bobby Nick. That's what he was saying. He said like, that's my 2K. That's my lame 2K. Let's see. Hey, Dave Daffler. Nimrod getting the love from Psych. Jake needs drugs. Oh my God, can you imagine? Jake's bad enough with no drugs. Can you imagine Jake with drugs?
I think what she means is he needs medication. He literally.
I don't know. That's our girl Mandy Diff. She probably just thinks he needs to smoke some weed, maybe, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there's a cocktail that can handle that shit, boy. Them drugs would be like, nope, I'm out of here. I can't do nothing with this. Get me out of here. Get me out of this body. There you go. There's the TeePublic. Look at that. Perfect timing. Links are running. Damn Bill, ha ha ha. J Dog says, what do we gotta do to get Perry in a stream with a Blocky Fran shirt? Well, we got the first step. Now it exists. Now we do have a Blocky Fran shirt. But yes, now we have to plot like our friend Electra and many of you said that we have to get some kind of Perry connection going. We've gotten a shout out through Chunk Squad. Shout out Chunk. I saw him shouting, hanging out in the Perry Caravello chats over the weekend. But yeah, he was the one that got us shouted out, made Perry say our name. Need to start a show and use Jake Hudson as the muse like another channel does with SJ.
Well, I was thinking about that. You know, it with all the videos he's got, it's so easy to do, man. Holy shit.
He's a wild one. But then like with John, so John, you have the excuse to where he's supposed to be a normal functioning human being. You kind of have to worry about the stink if you're seen like kind of busting on somebody that might be limited, you know. Exactly. That would be my only. But yeah, you're not wrong about the availability of content.
Yeah, there's lots.
I felt like cussing someone out to the point I was shaking 5 minutes before this show started. But I kept my mouth shut, and I'm not going to take it out on other people. Good, man.
Like an adult does. Holy shit, Donkey Kongington. You got it. Got it.
And right, because so that's the control, because we've all been in this situation. And then, yeah, like I think you get wiser and you go, you know what? I'm not going to feel this way in 5 minutes. Let me slow my roll. Let me check myself. And maybe Jake doesn't want to use that if he has that ability. But I think I relate to this statement. And I've been many times, I'm like, boy, I'm happy that I kind of didn't show my ass, as my mother used to say, and kind of like, because sometimes your feelings get the best of you. And if you react to them right away, you show your ass. That's good, Donkey. Yeah. Let's see. Psych, hello, Jagoff from Buckshot Kid. Donkey Kong says, if I could beat that person's ass and then got on here and took it out on y'all and chat, probably would have, but I have learned you can't do that. Jake needs to learn that. Learn that. That's supposed to be applause. So, and that's the whole thing where I don't, I think he knows right from wrong, but I don't know if he has the chemical ability or the cognitive ability to carry that through. But we've tried to, like, for lack of a better way of saying it, beat that notion into his head that you don't come at Wendy. You let, when other people are shining, it's okay to sit back, but I don't think he takes any of that and he don't care. Let's see. Hey, BSK from Psych, 1992. Operator, please connect me to 1992.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope. It's your legacy. Let's see. I always learn the hard way. Oh, that's the same, Mandy. Mandy always learns the hard way, she says. Well, that's Electra, it's late and Lady K, cause there's nothing wrong with being gay. Come on. And that's okay. Reverend Wild Bill says, I don't try to change anyone. I just put out info. Use it as you would. Can't fix stupid. Nope, they don't make a pill. They don't make nothing. Dave Daffler's with the avocado. I like apple cobbler. Exactly, Wild Bill from Donkey Kongington. And there you go. Here's the comments for the 2K song. Yes, fuck Jake Hudson. Let's see. This song, Tiffany loves that one. Thanks, Dang Lizard. And no, nothing wrong with gay. Just like my dad. Happy Father's Day and Happy Pride Day. That is an interesting combination you have there, my friend Electra. Yes, very interesting situation to deal with. I've always had to learn the hard way too, says Donkey Kongington to Mandy. Dave Ever says, I'm going to find the perfect penny stock and invest that 10 cents. See, I told you Dave Daffler's like scheming, like he's going to take that money and turn it into something. Nimrod says that was a passion. Yeah, I felt it, brother. I felt it. I could tell that was like passionate, like one off. Let's see. Sometimes I have to learn 2 or 22 times, says Donkey Kongington. Buckshot Kid says it's always a little ditty. That's all we got in us, man. We're not professional songwriters. We got little ditties. Let's see. Haha. What's up, Dream Man checking in? He's laughing and saying good morning, guys. Well, get in here, Dream Man. We're having fun talking with the chat. Everybody's slow to get in here today, but they're here now, Bobby Nick.
That's right, they're here.
Hi, Donkey Kongington from Electra. Hello, Dream Man from Buckshot Kid. Hey, Electra from Donkey Kongington. Thank you, Bobby times 2. We got the love for you. Come on. Dream Man says, hey, Buckshot Kid. Electra says, oh, hi, Spurg Snake. Sorry, I didn't see you before. Donkey says, my mama is also a gay, Electra, of the bull variety. Or the bull or the buffalo, because we do the buffalo here on BF Live. We do the buffalo variety. Come on. Holler at your boings. Cool, Donkey. Cheers to that. Let's see. Hey, Nimrob. Hey, bud, from Donkey Kongington. Cheers from Donkey Kongington. The lovely Dirty Dalish is checking in, saying there's a lot of people to check in with today. There is Dalish. How you doing, girl? Me and Bobby Nick were saying, we were watching the counts at the beginning of the show. There were like 7 measly chats, a couple few people in here, and we were wondering what kind of Monday this was going to be. But I always count on you. I knew that everybody would show up, and boy, you really have today. Even with the lovely Dirty Dalish today. How you doing today? Happy Monday. Dream Man, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Nimrob, Electra, good morning from Nimrob. Hey, Dalish, Dirty Dalish from Electra. Ooh, that looks good on a shirt because you made it for me. There you go. You can go to my TeePublic store if you want the blocky friend. Here's the bro you know. It's Cupcake checking in. What's good? What's happening, everyone? From our friend American Cupcake. Tiffany Washington says, my daughter is in the hospital. Has surgery scheduled for tonight. And my MS is messing around me today. So it's a rough Monday. I'm sorry to hear this kind of information, as with our friend Electra. I know life is a real thing. We got to deal with these things. My daughter is in the hospital. I hope they did some routine surgery, and I'm just pray that I'm just so impressed with how these doctors have gotten so routine about doing some of these most serious surgeries. So I'm grateful we live in a place that that has such a great talent, and I hope that they come around and feeling good that's soon. And your MS is messing with you. Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. But I hope we can make it a little better here for you there, my friend Tiffany. Cheers, Donkey Kongington from Dream Man. Hi, Cupcake from Tiffany Washington. Cupcake is getting love from Dave Daffler.
Oh, yeah.
Nimrob saying you went back and forth with Electra. Hee hee. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiffany. I hope you and your daughter feel better soon. Electra, I hope you are doing good from our friend Dirty Dalish. Dream Man getting love from Dave Daffler. Dave Daffler is giving the love to Dirty Dalish. Dream Man is giving the love to Dave Daffler. Dalish is giving the love to Daffler as well. Electra says, Tiffany, I know with chronic illness, better is very relative. You know what I mean? That's right. Let's see. Spurge Nag he's got the grins going out there. Tiffany Washington says she will be fine once she gets her IV back in. It fell out at 5 a.m. I hope you can get that under control. Let's see. Dave Daffler says press 2 for the non-gay chat. I didn't know I had non-gay chat running. I thought it was all gay all day. Gay for paid.
Hello, Frisco.
Come on, man. Let's see. Dang Lizard says, Electra, all the best. Hope I wasn't mean on the BMP. You just seemed extra nervous. You did a great job later on. Dare says, Tiffany Washington having a bong rip in your honor. Well, I don't have my binger with me, but I do have my pipe with me. But here we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, she's right. Dalish is doing the bong rip in your honor. Cheers, Dirty Dalish. Cheers, Cupcakes. Spurred Snake. Cheers from Donkey Kongington. You're good, Electra. Thanks, Dalish from Tiffany Washington. Smashes 1 for gay chat. Dirty Dalish does. Salute, Donkey Kongington from Spurg Snake. Thank you, Dave Daffer from our friend Nimrob. Electra says, hey, Dang Lizard. No, you were fine. I was just playing with you because I was extra nervous. It calmed me down to joke with you. There we go. He needs some weed. It helps Asperger's. See, that's what I was thinking. You wonder what some of these things, what's Asperger's like on weed? And I know our friend Donkey knows. He talks from experience. JH needs a nice piece of hickory with the word Louisiana on the side of it. Hey, need a wood shampoo? You prescribing wood shampoo? I know the prescription for a wood shampoo. Dirty Daily says, no one but Jake's doctor should be suggesting drugs that he tries, LOL. Well, it's that whole kind of universal thing, you know, when you think nothing else is working. That person, like, we all have people now, like, you just need some weed. You need some pussy or some ass and some weed. And you get down to those kind of basic drugs, Dalish. You need to be fucked. You need some weed, something like that. LMFAO, Wild Bill from Tiffany. There's the bro, you know. Hack Ride checking in says, I'm so mad at Jake Hudson for making me side with Ian Hawke. That is kind of the fucked up sideways thing out of this, is that Ian Hawke has kind of famously, from the time I've known of him, kind of battled with Jake and kind of messed with him and went back and forth with him. Right, Bobby Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Had fun with him at his expense.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe Ian was involved with him so long that he finally fucking snapped. But rather than get away with him, he snapped and kept messing with Jake. Hack Ride, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Let's see. Benzos run in terror. Benzos run in terror from Jake. Yeah, they're like, I can't do nothing with him. They're like, hey, a bit of medicine can help. Let me out of this body. Fucking medicine wants out of that body. Trading out one evil for another, Hack Ride, says Dalish. I'm out of here. Oh, I'm here, but quiet. Hey, come on, Tay Boogie. Happy Monday, brother. That's cool. I appreciate you just checking in. That's right. You're right. I forgot the you're right, Bobby Nate. I'm glad you checked in, Tay Boogie, because I realized that some days, like, a lot of people ain't feeling this Monday, bro. So if you're not feeling this Monday, you're kind of down with the 40 people that have checked in already here on BF Live. It was a slow roll today, so we're all trying to get through our case of the Mondays together.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
We're trying. Let's see. That's always. Let's see. Hey, Hack Ride from Tiffany, Washington. I gave up feelings for Lent. You got to sacrifice something, so you gave up your feelings. Hack Ride is getting the love and the devils from Electra. Hey, Tay from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Tay and a boogie. Hello, Tay and a boogie. How you doing? 1, 2, 3. A Tay and a boogie. A Reverend Wild Bill says, you can see the people that were raised upright with respect and morals. With my dad being a barber, my teacher was a razor strap. Yeah, that'll learn you. And yeah, and like, I guess with our parents, you didn't have to see that razor strap more than once, right? To know not to step out of line. So a lot of it with our parents was just the threat and the respect. Like, this is a line and you do not cross it, or you might get a barber strap or razor strap, if you will. TW from Hack Ride. Electra's getting the love from Hack Ride. Hello, Hack Ride from Buckshot Kid. Remember Wild Bill says, but I got it only when I deserved it. And that's it, Wild Bill. That was what I was just kind of getting at. It's like, you knew that if you went to this level, you were going to get that strap, so you stayed below this level. And then once that's established, they don't really have to discipline you anymore. Once the respect is in there. Hack Ride, hello from Spurk Snake. Donkey Kong says, it was sick how satisfied and excited I was waking back up just in time to catch Perry abusing all those vitamins live last week. I saw that too, Donkey. I showed a little bit of the tape, and then I'll show you the picture of all the magic pills that they kind of separated from whatever the good stuff is, Bobby, in it, because you see all those supplements that Perry's been taking, like one after another. He's a big supplement guy, and so but he doesn't look like the picture of health. Like, he doesn't look like some big buff guy, or otherwise I'd be repeating whatever he's doing. But yeah, he's taking this mix of pills. So Tom tried to get him. Tony and Tom went all around the apartment getting all the pills that they had, and they were kind of like weeding them out, if you will, for lack of a better way of saying it. Electra says that's true, Wild Bill. When you get in, you deserve it. Hack Ride from Dang Lizard. Just because Jake doesn't act right, there is never a reason to really side with Ian Hawk. Nothing against the guy, but he enjoys trolling a bit too much. There you go. That was the great sarcasm. I love that. I'm like, wait a minute, Hack Ride, he's got you that far gone. Let's see. Dale is just laughing, so that's all clapping. That's good. Razor straps are very effective. Dirty, says Hack Ride, I used to hate Ian for what he did to Jake's channel. Now I do that to Jake's channel if I got the chance, but not happy about it. Yeah, bro. The best thing is to don't feed in and try to match that negative energy, because he's coming from a whole different place with like Asperger, whatever his issues are. And yeah, if you stay in that realm too long, you're basically in his realm dealing on that same level, Bobby Nick. That's what I worry about, getting caught up with the tit for tat.
It's easy to go down that route when you've been motherfucked so many times, and
Psych is giving the love to Dream Man. Reverend Wild Bill says it all started when everyone got a trophy when doing something, and this timeout thing. Yeah, because timeout. Then what the fuck does that mean? I'll just do timeout again. You wouldn't do leather strap again. You want a leather strap timeout? We want just a timeout. So yeah, I think the lack of respect, and you're right, Reverend Wild Bill. These youngins yelling back at their parents in the grocery stores. I can't have it. Yeah, that kind of irks me. It kind of gets to my soul when I see that stuff happening in public. Just now posted, Mandy Diff is saying about something. Psych 666 from Dream Man. He says yike, but I know he meant psych. Dalish says, never side with a father to a young daughter who does hard drugs and takes a bottle of whiskey to the face and then brings a gun out. That's a more you know for your ass from Dirty Dalish right there. There's a lot to that one. Even if only some of that is half or partially true, which I don't know. I'm going to say that's a more you know. Takes bottles of whiskey, kidney stones, Tiffany Washington. Well, I hope that they can, I guess they're going to have to kind of suck them out of her or get them out of her. I hope they can get those suckers, because I know I hear they can be painful. I've had some friends that have went through some kidney stones, and the pain in their face is amazing. Ugh, why is everyone so terrible? It's just the world we live in, Hacker Eye. But we try to change it up here on BF Live. Tiffany Washington, big hugs to you from Spurg Snake. Donkey Kong says, "Wild Bill, I agree. I also believe if a parent takes the time to instill the values they want have to employ, they want to. That's kind of what I was getting at, Donkey. With us, it was just the threat because after a while, you didn't step to that line anymore. Right now, Reverend Wild Bill, they're not establishing lines. The timeout isn't the line that we grew up with. Let's see. Get well soon, Tiffany Washington's daughter, T. Wash's daughter from J Dog. Thank you, Spurg. Tiffany getting the love and the receipt. You gotta love it here. Nimrod from Nimrod. Sorry, Tiffany from Donkey Kongton. The best way to do it is, hey, hi, everyone. Well, come on. Everybody's got to give the separate love back. Number 2 says Mandy Diff. Thank you, J Dog. Ha says Mandy. Thank you, Nimrod. Hey, Wild Bill. Donkey Dog. Oh, Puff Pass. Come on, I'm gonna join you in this one. I'm enjoying this, Bill, because we're almost up to 1:30 now, Bobby Nick. See, that's why I say I can never figure this show because I can have things kind of just laid out to talk about. I come on here live with no script, with just a couple ideas, and then the show will go in a whole nother direction. Dab pens are a blessing. Well, since Dream Man and Reverend Wild Bill, I learned it from watching you. I'm gonna do one with you guys. Come on, let's do one. A little quick afternoon here. Yes, dab pens are a blessing. You're welcome, Tiffany from Nimrob71. Hey, gang from Kahuna Nui checking in. Well, licky, my friend. Licky. Electra's David Collins episode available now. David Collins. Hi, Kahuna from Tiffany Washington. Jennifer Morton says, And Dirty Dalish, I think this is a thing. I think prescription weed and prescription pussy. This is the thing. Because like when I see all these upheaval where we do have upheaval in the world and everything, I'm like, man, all they need is some porn or some prescription pussy or some little weed or something. And then when you won't care as much, you won't be as angry. So yes, I prescribe. If I was a doctor, my prescription would be running out. Prescribe, you get the pussy. Everybody get the pussy prescribed. Let's see, Nimrod. No wonder the mail is always late, says Kahuna Nui. Fuck, wrong account, LOL. Tiffany Washington, hi, Jen. Hey, Tiff from Big Kahuna Nui. Donkey Kong said, man, I would have showed up for high school a lot more if I would have had dab pens. Yeah, to kind of like level you off and take the anxiety off of you and kind of just not give a fuck as much. That is kind of interesting, Donkey, to wonder like if that would have made what difference that would have made at the time. And I don't disagree with that. Because there's many times like, man, just let me hit my pen or whatever, and I'll be fine. I'll do whatever kind of a social activity that we're kind of involved in. But there's a bit of a distraction when your head is at this place, but you got to be at another place. LOL, tear from Jennifer Morton. Reverend Wild Bill says, Donkey Kong is incorrect. That's why I didn't get it often. I was raised correctly, I guess, but I was also raised when you didn't tell your mother no. Oh, no. And yeah, like if you raise your hand, my mother said, you better be asking a question you ever raised your hand to me. I'm like, damn, I learned that shit. Donks from Big Kahuna Nui. Dang Lizard says, Tiffany Washington, all the best for you and your kid. You're getting the love for that surgery and your best wishes. Hope you do okay with your MS today. Whoop, whoop from Jennifer Morton to Jennifer Morton from Buckshot Kid. Oh, thanks, Spurg Snake. I will have to go check it out. Did you watch? Says our friend Electra. Kahuna Nui, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Oh, is my picture recognizable? Yes, Jennifer. It's quite possible that if you come in on one of your multiple accounts, we might be able to figure it out just a little bit, especially when it's your picture and your name on it. Let's see. Kahuna Nui, the big kahuna from the Remal Bill. Woo woo buckshot from Jennifer Morton. Reverend, it's been a minute from Big Kahuna Nui. David Collins is great, says Dang Lizard. Hey, Dang Lizard. Let's see, from Tiffany Washington. Spurg Snake says, Electra, not yet. It's a 40-minute show. Looking forward to watching that. Hey, BSK from Kahuna Nui. Donkey Kong said, that's right, Wild Bill. The phrase, fuck you, mom, was never considered an option. Oh, no way. Like, I wouldn't even, say it. I wouldn't even say it to, a friend around my mother. I wouldn't even say it around her, Bobby Nick.
Right.
Even when I got to be an adult, I was never comfortable saying the word, around my mother, or I told this person to F off. No, I wouldn't dare to use it. Just didn't happen. Whoop, whoop, says Juggalette Jen with the proper account. The lovely Stormy is checking in. Well, hello, Stormy. How have you been? She's having a summer. doing her thing. Are you helping Dad? She says, hoping I can get home before you end. Whoa, so I can hop on a few. Well, I know you're busy doing everything with your family and all, and maybe one of the things you're busy doing is, I heard you might be having to help your dad with the computer. So if that's what you're doing, or whatever you're doing, you're always welcome to jump in, and you always know where the link is. LOL Kahuna. I've mastered multitasking, says Nimrod. Donkey Kong says whoop whoop Jen. Stormy getting the love from Dave Daffler. Here it comes. Stormy getting the love from Dirty Dalish. Stormy getting the love from Tiffany Washington. Thank you for liking the stream, says Jennifer. Hey everyone, giving the love. Hey Boogie's here. The strap hung on the wall as a reminder, right? Until you knew it. Anytime you even had a notion of going, oh, he got that strap right there. Nope, ain't doing it. It never happened again. DD from Kahuna Nui. Hey, Stormy from the Big Kahuna Nui. Big Kahuna from Dave Daffler. Reverend Ma Bill says, and then I grew up loving a nice looking lady with a nice whip or a paddle. So it kind of became your thing. You kind of like, I'm gonna own this. I'm gonna own this shit one day. Like, hey girl, come on, let's get in here. Let's get in here and do what we do. Come on. I ain't scared. We got to change something. The Storm, getting the Storm love. Perry's intro with the half-shaved face was hysterical. That half-shaved face. Electra getting the love from Kahuna Nui. Daddy Dave from Juggler Jen. Jen getting the love from Kahuna Nui. Stormy is shouting out Dave Daffler. Stormy's getting the love back to Dalish as well. Hey, Stormy from Buckshot Kid. Mandy D getting the love from Juggler Jen. Stormy is giving the love to Tiffany. Nimrod says, oh no, Jake gave us all Asperger's. Yeah, if you stay around in that, if you play around in the mud, yes. Hey Jen from Stormy. Big K, thank you for the kind words. It was nice to wake up to, says Juggalite Jen. Donkey Kong says, we watched Perry sleep a minute. It was funny. He looked clean shaven, and then he rolled over and had the beard again. It's like that whole half, when they used to do the half man, one side was a lady and one side was a man. Maybe that's what we got to do, Bobby Nick. He's got half a face. Remember that person that used to come on like the Gong Show or whatever the shows were, and they'd be, hi, I'm a lady, and they go, hey, I'm a man now. And they'd be, right? That would be perfect for Perry. That's what we got to do with that leftover face.
Shut the fuck up.
We got to call Jim. Jim's the boss. I don't want to hear it. Now I just sound sick, says Donkey Kong and Tim. Reverend Wild Bill says, gotta love the human race. That's right. My father took me fishing. Take a kid fishing. Love my dad in heaven. And he lives through you, Mandy. That's awesome. I love hearing your fishing stories and the influence that your dad had on you. You know, I have some girls, and especially on Father's Day, it makes you wonder what your kids will think of you. So that's cool. That's good little memory. Dang Lizard said, did it also feel like Perry had way more energy again yesterday? If you overdose on water-soluble vitamins, they get flushed out of your system pretty quick. Fat-soluble ones accumulate more. There you go. There's a more you know. Taylor says, Jake would definitely have more patience if he grew up fishing, LOL. Think so? But, what's up, guys? I'm catching a fish over here, by the way. Okay. Timeouts especially aren't effective when the kid has a phone and a tablet in their room to use. Right, there's no timeout at all. They prefer being sent to their rooms nowadays. Electra says, hey, big Kahuna Nui. Yabba dabba doo, any dabble do. Porn fixes a lot, okay? See, Dirty Dalish, this goes along with my prescription. If I was a doctor to solve the world's ails, I would prescribe prescription pussy, prescription pornography, and some prescription marijuana. Bam, problem solved. There you go. Mindy Diff says, correct, Dalish. I would be fishing right now if I wasn't taking care of my mom. Well, I hope that goes well. We wish you and your mom well. Wow, Mandy, you watched Frank White on The Southern Sportsman, or your dad did, huh? Reverend Wild Bill says, Donkey Kongton, we had something close to a dab pen when I was in high school. It was called a joint. They're a little more obvious, though, Wild Bill. But you've had a dab pen when you got the fruity thing. You'd get away with a lot more in those days. Dang Lizard says, Dirty Dalish, you still working with Lorenzo? Haven't listened to that. That's all funny in a while. Mandy Diff says, I did too, Donkey Kong. Dalish says, oh, you're a wonderful person to care for your mom, Mandy Diff. I hope you get a moment for yourself to go fishing sometimes, though. Donkey says that was his sign off. Take a kid fishing. Ah, okay. I didn't know that was that guy's sign off. Take a kid fishing. Mother's favorite saying, I'll give you something to cry about. You're right. My mother said about. You want to cry? You want to cry? I'll give you something to cry about. That was a good one. like Bigfoot. We were subscribed to that magazine, Donkey Kongington. Oh, the fishing magazine. There you go. I watched it every Saturday morning with my dad. There you go. The memories are coming back. Sorry I'm busy making videos and designs. Sorry I won't be chatting a ton. Whoa. Bobby Nick just got dumped because he's not even backstage. So he must have clicked that and said, fuck this. I'm checking out 135. I don't know. But come on back, Bobby Nick, if you can. Thing Lizard says, we actually planning to do another stream soon. I was very sick for a couple of weeks. We'll be getting around to that soon. Thank you, Dalish. I've been one time in 3 years caught a pinfish, and my mom had to fly home. Oh, okay. Let's see. Buckshot saying, hello, Big Kahuna Nui. Justice checking in. You're number 1. You're not number 20. We still watch Carolina Outdoor Journal, but I miss Frank White, says Donkey Kongington. I was taught not to cuss around females or ladies, Reverend Wild Bill. I certainly wouldn't do it around my mother, and it took me, I got 2 daughters, it took me a long time. They're like 20 and 25 now, so it took me a while to get comfortable doing that around them. And I'm not exactly them, even if they better not ever cuss at me, but I don't even so much like hearing them cuss, but I know they do it. Yes, Bobby Flick, you're big. Please light my first smoke of the day from Juggalette Jen. Electra, see you in an hour and a half, girl. That's right. Dirty Dalish says, Mandy Diff, what a neat fish to have caught, but such a sad memory tied to it. That's right. Let's see. And Dave Daffler's checking in saying, I hope I'm one of the lucky people that Stormy hops on too. Well, currently it's just me and you guys right now. Nobody backstage. Bobby Nick dipped out. Ass burgers, yes. Eat that ass burger. Damn Storm gets all of the invites. LOL. Yes, she does. Absolutely. Stormy is key. Stormy was here from day one of this show when it used to be called Coffee and Pods, and I would just get on here with not a whole big idea of what I wanted to do, like I'm doing now on a daily basis, and we would talk about our favorite podcasts and what was going on in our world, and it kind of changed into BF Live. So yes, she's an OG. I've spent the last 25 years trying to unlearn most of the things I was taught growing up, says Donkey Kongington. Daddy's girl 1 billion, says Mandy Diff, 1 billion%. Perry feverishly eating fistfuls of pills was hilarious. Yeah, just rifling through those cabinets and just like the fridge and then eating the pill. And then you go to another cabinet. I'm going to show you a picture of all the magic pills that Tom got out of that if we ever get on to some other stuff. I went fishing one time with my dad and never went again. It wasn't good. Wasn't good, bait. Hit like, says Mandy Diff. Come on. And here's another person checking in, bro. You know, it's Corn Diff. What's up, Corn? I stopped by the Corn show yesterday and was hanging out, talking to the boys a little bit through the chat, throwing some shit at Terry Tobacco. The dreaded narcissist fish. Corn getting the love and the shout out from Nimrod. Hey, Corn from Tiffany, Washington. What's up, Corn from Big Kahuna? I actually prefer my imagination over porn. Mandy D is giving out all kind of emoji and corn love to our friend Corn Diff. She's got the diff on there. She's in, let's see. Punishment now is to send them outside with no electronics and tell them not to come in until the street lights are on. You're not wrong, Wild Bill. Boy, we would push that, boy. I'd wait till that light. Like, this light ain't working. I'm going by this light. The one that came on last. You're not wrong, Wild Bill. And I know you've probably seen this too. Now, if you go in roomfuls of young people that are like 12, 13, 15, 16 years old, what do? They don't sit and talk to each other about nothing. They all do this. And they might talk to each other in the same room on the phone, but they will not talk person to person. Corn getting, and the popcorn getting the love from Juggalette Jam. When I was in school, a joint was just as funny. Was it just a funny smelling cig? Yeah, you're right. And them cool teachers, they knew what the fuck was up there, right? They're, aye, you smoke without me. Yes, I enjoyed it thoroughly too, Dream Man. Like, I have caught a special moment in History Live. Sweet Donkey on the show with Dad. The Reverend Bill says, I'm so old that when God said, let there be light, I flipped the switch and pulled the string. Well, you sound like me when you grew up also being the remote of the TV, right? Hey, Bobby, change that channel. Put that channel on and turn the volume up a little bit and go get me a beer. Dream Man says, Donkey Kongington, it's like catching sharks mating. Like catching sharks mating. Interesting. My weed was so loud, I couldn't bring it in the school parking lot. much less fire that shit up. And that's loud. I mean, it smelled like a motherfucker. Yeah, man. Sometimes you get that loud ass shit and it just smells through your pocket. As a matter of fact, when I went on a trip over the weekend, I took my pen with me, bro, and my shit was like loud in my pocket. I'm trying not to move my legs around too much. Guys looking at me like, hey, you got weed, motherfucker? Let's see. Stormy says, with special needs kids or adults, timeouts are important to regulate emotions, and I think it helps if someone is there to explain what the purpose of the timeout is for. I don't disagree with that, Stormy, because many times it's just what you hear now is just timeout. Just go over there and just leave me alone, timeout. But I think a meaningful timeout with a little motivation behind it, whether it be an explanation or a threat of possible escalation, that could be helpful in combination. Mandy Diff says, my dad would not let me wear a two-piece bathing suit. That was, oh, hell no, really? Oh, one piece around daddy. Stormy also says, talking about how to correct behavior is important. Jake's had this from many, though. Right, Stormy, you know where we're at in this process because you've been through your struggles with Jake, as we all have been. Let's see. Dave is getting the love back from Stormy. I only cuss in front of my wife, and that is only a couple of words. I might drop the F-bomb if I'm really pissed. Donkey Kong says, Dream Man, exactly. That's how I know I got a Perry problem. Tay Boogie is shouting out. Stormy saying, I need shoulder time, LOL. Let's see them shoulders, Stormy. Just don't forget the little people, okay, LOL, says Jen. Dream Man says, we know way too much about Perry. Yes, we do. LOL, Tay Boogie, about that shoulder time. Cheers, Tay Boogie from Corn Diff. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I remember watching a concert at Piedmont Park in Atlanta, smoking with police walking right by you and do nothing. That's cool if you have the cool ones around. That's the whole thing, because there were some cool cops that it wasn't worth their time of day. But when they're all wearing the same uniform, it's really hard to tell. But yeah, I guess if you're in a knowing situation, like, hey, these cops are around here all the time, they don't bat an eye around a concert thing or whatever. Jen, you don't have to get hard, though. You don't have to get hard, though, says Donkey. I'm available for about an hour if you want some company, says Juggalette Jen. Damn. Other Bill says, the only time I use a cell phone is when I'm on the road. I still have a landline. I confess, we still have a landline attached to our home alarm here. Remote. Hell, I was the antenna. Same, Reverend Wild Bill. No, if you had those duties, you had it all. You had to turn the TV up and down. You had to change the channel. And you had to get hey, come back. Picture ain't right. Get that antenna just right. Boy, we're kicking it old school, Wild Bill. No, but I do need to be wet. And if it's not working for me, whoa, wait a minute. We're talking about something different here. Definitely an era that these kids are soft. We used to get Prince Albert tobacco tins full of distemmed smoke for $7. Damn, you go. Kahuna says, hey to Mandy Diff. Mahalo, Kahuna Nui from Space Nerd. Comedian Tay Boogie, 18. What's up, yo, from Space Nerd. There's my link bot running. The good old days, of course, Reverend Wild Bill. Corn, what up, from Comedian Tay Boogie. Donkey says, my imagination is terrible, and every time I tried to look at a hustler, I just ended up reading the cartoon, so I usually had to break out the VHS until LimeWire. Reverend Wild Bill says, remember using the pliers to change the channel? Yep, because after doing this so many times, you would take the UHF knob off and put it up top. Come on now. Come on, you know that trick. Come on, you know that one. The Kahuna Nui says, aloha nerd, and you ain't gonna believe it. We thought we were in heaven when we got more than 3 channels on TV. Hell yeah, and when my father brought that first video game system home, man, it was like, oh shit, what's going on here now? But you know what, folks? It's been an hour and 44 minutes. Space Nerd says, ha, Donkey Kongington. And I didn't think that anybody was going to show up, but there's at least 37 people that have been through here or are here right now. Ha ha ha. Remember said, see, I was fancy the days before VUHF. I got the other knob. See, that was my skill. While Bill, what about pass me the remote when it was already there? Yeah. Or my father would do the thing where he would fall asleep, and then I'd want to put something cool on that I want to watch, and the minute I would click the channel, hey, what the fuck? What's going on? Hey, put that shit back on. Put that shit back on, boy. So let's see. See that little knob, LOL. But you know what, guys? It's 1:45 here on the East Coast. That was an awesome, unbelievable conversation. We had a lot of fun. We played videos, the opening chat family check-in. But why don't we get on to some more fun stuff here on BF Live? Because we're already halfway through the show. But we're going to at least be around to 3 p.m.-ish, as we like to say. I think we're definitely going to be in the ish today. But that was the awesome opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. The power couple, Wendy and Bobby, down in Africa. Let's see, the Reverend Wild Bill says the first remotes had tuning forks inside to change the channels. Wow. Comedian Dave Boogie says, I got in trouble for spinning it just to hear the clicking. Yeah, you're going to break that shit, boy. Then that TV ain't going to work. And look, and at some point back in the day when you had the console TVs, you had the picture would work on one and you had the little TV on top for the sound. Anybody that's back in the day, we all know the struggle from back in those days. But I digest. Well, let's see. That was an awesome chat family check-in. We're turning it around, guys. I can feel it. See, it's working. And it's working because we're all here together because it's a Monday. We were all having a kind of case of the Mondays. Nobody wanted to admit it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
But we had an awesome opening chat family check-in after I thought nobody would be here almost. We took it up to one of the longest ones ever, 1:45 here on the East Coast. It's almost time for a piss break. But why don't we mix something a little... I bet maybe I will do that because I want to get into news, and that's going to take me a minute. So we've already been past the point, the halfway, what is normally the halfway point of BF Live Stream Show, episode 94. Thanks, Dave Daffer, and everybody that's super chatted. I appreciate that. The super chat machine is on and firing. So let's see, after 2.5 minutes, I'm going to take a piss break. And after 2.5 minutes, I'm going to come back. We'll get into the BF Live Not So Serious News. We'll get into a little Perry talk. And we'll see if we'll have some time for Soulful Horoscope Readings. But right now, folks, I think I need a piss break. I'll see y'all in 2.5 minutes.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Well, that's right. I did touch my pee-pee, yo. What's good? And I hope you did too. Not my pee-pee, but yours. How's it going, everybody? We are back after the piss break, after a really long, super cool opening, extended chat family check-in. That was a lot of fun. I love checking in with you guys and talking, the back and forth, and just the crazy shit that comes up and the direction this show goes in. I love and appreciate you all. Matter of fact, during the piss break, we got some more comments to come in. So why don't we take this up, we'll put this down, we'll take that banner down, we'll go over here, we'll click on that. Let's see what everybody is saying. Our friends were saying. We got that one. If we got in trouble for doing that. You mash a button and you hear of the 4 tones to operate the channels. That's a little out of my knowledge there. Space Nerd is laughing, so that's good. Donkey Kong says, I remember my cousin went to work at Circuit City for about a year when I was a kid. Everyone in the family got 27-inch color TVs and one of those newfangled VCRs. He didn't work there very long after that. I'm going to say that those were I'm going to guess that those maybe were sold out the back door, if not the front door. I'm going to take a little guess on that one. Let's see. I remember wiring up my own antenna, says Dream Man. Yes, absolutely. Rabbit ears and antennas and roof antennas and all this thing. The struggle was real back in the day. Yeah, I remember, of course, you'll remember this. Why always, because we were like the best antenna. You would hold it and it would look great, but you go to sit down and let go of it, look like shit. Like, damn, I got to stand here the whole time. Like, you're the best antenna sometimes. That would really suck. Then you're kind of doing this, like trying to look at the TV while you're holding the antenna. Struggle was real. These kids don't know it. Love you, Bobby Fran, and hopefully we'll be streaming independently starting in July, my own Rumble channel with a mini series on Jason's. There you go. So Juggler Jen. Piss break. We got it in, Reverend Wild Bill. I hope you got yours in too. I think I need a piss break. Well, there you go. That was your opportunity. We did the PP dance. I'm pissing now, says Donkey Kongton. So it sounds like we broke it out right at the right time. Dream Man was dancing and pissing at the same time, so that's good. Skeet, skeet, y'all. Hey, whatever comes out of it, just don't shoot it at me. Cherry's got the love from Electra. I gotta get off my ass and carry some water, but come on. Bring me some water. You know it, Tay Boogie. It's the one and only, the lovely voice. It can only be one person. That's DJ Electra singing, right? Correct. That is Tay Boogie. Excellent, isn't it? Yes, Tay, says Juggler Jen. You coming to Lunchbox at 3 o'clock? I hope everybody is, because we go up to the 3 o'clock-ish, and like 3:15 or so in the ish as well, will be the Lunchbox today on the Hack Ride Studios channel with the lovely DJ Electrify and Casey Day and whoever happens to join her. I seen Juggler Jen was one of her guests last week, and Christina Catalano was one of her guests, so you never know what's going to pop off on the Lunchbox. So if you're having fun here and you don't want it to end, the show's going to slide right over at 3 o'clock-ish East, right over to the Lunchbox, 12-ish on the Pacific. Dream Man, Juggler Jim, it's almost like you're part of the antenna. Yes, we were. We carried that electricity through our souls, man. We had the signals going through us. Yo Jen from Dream Man, R. Evans 1210 says, been there, done that. That's right. I see you on your YouTube setup. Yeah. All right, Rick. We all knew that, right? The 2 TVs, the antenna. We were both there. That's my older brother. We had black and white TV until I was a teenager. Reverend Wild Bill, I was only allowed to hook my video games to the black and white television. I didn't even see what my video games looked like in color until I want to say that they bought a newer TV and the other one still had enough life in it that I could play it on channel 3. That was probably the first time I ever saw my games in color. But yes, we rocked a lot of black and white TV. I brought you guys outside with me and the long dogs. How's that for modern technology? Well, come on, Space Chief. Come on, Space Chief. Get in here. They're having fun. Come on. Good. Donkey Kong said, Dad said they came out the back door, BF, but I didn't quite understand. Yeah. You learn those terms when you're younger, under the table and out the back door. They kind of mean something different. You hear them talking in code. I knew enough to not ask any more questions. That's kind of, there was like a fear to it. It was like, oh, they're talking about some shit that I don't know about. So this is enough for me not to ask anything else. Don't ask. The Reverend says, and I was something big, having a 12-inch TV in my bedroom that was black and white. Yeah, remember those old 12 and 13-inch TVs that if they got down near $100, you might have been lucky enough to get one. Respectfully, Electra's voice is so darn soothing. You can say it, sexy. Come on. You can say it. Sexy, soothing, inviting, comforting, all of the above. Electra says, here is the link to the lunchbox too. There you go. I don't know. I can go in here and set up my studio. I don't know. I thought I did it. I might have did it last night. I'm in a fog, so I might have already redirected, but I will set up a redirect. So immediately right after this show ends, our chat will gather right over into the lunchbox crowd, and it'll say, hey, Electra, BF Live chat is here. There's the link. Otherwise, in the meantime, thanks to Boogie for saying that about her voice. We had black and white TV, 2-bill, until my cousin hooked it up. There you go. Hooked it up with that color. All right, we're caught up in the other chats again. Well, why don't we do this? I have some stories for you that not only I can present to you, but a couple of them we can discuss in length on the BF Live Not So Serious News. So why don't we do the BF Live Not So Serious News? I'll show you these stories, and we'll have some fun talking about some more fun stuff. Let's do that. Come on. Yeah, let's do them and get into them. The BF Live Not So Serious News. You know where to go for all your earth-shattering headlines, but here on BF Live, we like to do the Not So Serious News. Let me go in here. Let me ask you your QRS. Let me see. I got to go P, QRS, T. Here we go. Could I have your patience 1 second while I set up the redirect for the lovely lunchbox later on. Here we go. There it is. Set up, redirect. Save. And it is done. I'm good. I can do that shit during the live. Okay, there you go. So now the redirect is set up. So now you will see a link, or you will be cautioned to kind of proceed over to the lunchbox at the end of the show and let the party and the fun continue. But right now, we're doing the BF Live Not So Serious News here on my show. So let's stick with that. Turn down my little music. Let's put my little sound effect on. And let's get into some of these stories I have for you in the BF Live Not So Serious News. In my first story that I have prepared for you today, it says, how do the cicadas make their signature eerie, amazingly loud sound? So I understand that not so much in my area, we get them every year, but especially in the central part of the United States, they're having cicada-geddon, where it's like a cicada Armageddon. They have a couple broods that are kind of coming out at the same time. I don't know, many of you, maybe some of you have experience with these. We had them many years ago to where, absolutely. We had them many years ago to where they were all over the place. They were bouncing off my head. I think we have like the 17-year ones around here. We have like the seasonal ones too, but they're getting especially loud broods right now. Now here's one close up. It says, the most noticeable part of the cicada invasion blanketing the central United States is the sound. An eerie, amazingly loud sound that gets in a person's ears and won't let much else in. It's beautiful chaos, says Rebecca Schmidt, a U.S. Department of Agriculture research entomologist. It does make this kind of symphony. The songs only from males are mating calls, of course. Males got to come, hey, I want that pussy girl. Wait, girl, come on, girl. Shit. Of course, they're only from the males. And it says they are mating calls. Each periodical cicada species has its own distinct song, but two stand out. Those from the orange-striped Decims or Pharaoh cicadas and the Cassini cicada, which gets a pop-up and put in front of me. And it says, which is smaller and has no orange stripes on the belly. So we had the ones with the orange stripes. So I guess we had the orange stripe, the Decims, or the Pharaoh cicadas. And boy, those son of bitches were loud and plentiful. We had so many of them, we would sweep them off of our windshield. People were making recipes up and eating them. I have never eaten one. I would never eat one of these things. But apparently, let's see how, there's the orange ones right there. It says the one we're hearing the most is the Cassini, a buzzy trail that goes up in a wave and is coming back down, says Jennifer Rydusky, an insect ecologist at DuPage County Forest Preserve, said in an interview in a clearing near a bunch of trees. Every time it goes up in a wave and comes back down, you'll see the treetops and a bunch of them start flying out. So they'll make a call and then jump to a new branch, trying to get that butte, and make the call again. So it's actually like different groups are coming in waves. Whoa, wait a minute. Not literally. It says the other one is a constant whirring hum, which is the Pharaoh staccato, and every now and then an individual call that sounds like an ee-oo can be heard, she said. Others have said that the sound is more like a whatever. We're getting into the sound. Look at that thing. Like I said, people have eaten these. I was a painter outside, so these things were flying into me in my painting at the time, so it'd be a pain in the ass. But it tells you that the sound comes from a white membrane on the male's midsection that is made to vibrate, Schmidt and Radzewski said. The area beneath it acts like an echo chamber. The quote goes on to say, it's a lot of the same sort of physics in an instrument, Schmidt says. So if you think about it like a drum, you can have a pretty small drum that is being hit by somebody that's not hitting it hard, and it still makes quite a lot of noise. So yeah, apparently there's this white membrane, and it makes a vibration, and so that's how they make the sound. So if you're dealing with them, hang in there. Maybe cook some up or something, if you're so inclined. But yeah, it's Cicada Mageddon now. That's how they make their sound. Donkey Kong says, my dad worked for a satellite company called Star Path in the early 80s as a salesman. I remember him coming home excited one day that he sold $1 million in satellites in one day. That's amazing, Donkey, to move $1 million in anything during any time period, even today. It's still quite an amazing feat, man. Awesome, man. He hit it at that right time, man. Like you get into satellites or VCRs. It sounds like he was at the right place at the right time. Donkey says he only got 5% of the commission, but 50 G's was a lot to make in one day in the late 80s. I'll take 50 G's in a day. Hey, Hack, I just subscribed to you. Well, come on, Tay Boogie. You should have been there already, but I'm glad you did that. I miss old tech, the big satellites you had to turn every time you change the station, ham radios, etc., ghetto blasters. I have a couple of my ghetto blasters still. Ham radio. My father-in-law is still a big ham radio guy. I've never really got into the ham radio. I miss all that shit, says Donkey. I try to keep going whatever I still have working. The cicadas were super loud here 2 months ago. They've calmed down now, says Donkey. Well, hopefully you're getting out of the height of their screaming season, if you will. Terry Nee says, I made cicadas scampi, Brood X Lab, and avocado toast. Brood X Lamb or Lab and avocado toast. Yeah, see, you know about that, Terry Nee. People were like cooking them up around here. I know you're in my northeast region, in kind of the mid-Atlantic region. So let's see. Donkey, Stutfuck has one you can borrow. Wait a minute. Stutting Fuck has one you can borrow. That sounds delicious, says our friend Space Nerd to Terry Nee. I have my big antenna still, says our friend Dream Man. Still rocking the big antenna. My father-in-law, he still has this big ham radio antenna and keeps his license up to date. But why don't we get into some more stories I have prepared here in the BF Live Not So Serious News. This one, these always fascinate me. And Electra, I hope you're still here in the chat because I want your medical opinion on this one. And your opinion as a female. It says, a woman unaware she was pregnant gives birth in Golden Corral and names the baby after the restaurant. That's right, folks. Let's read. So I don't get the whole unaware you're pregnant thing, but I have heard this story multiple times, Electra. I don't know how any human being walks around with another human being in them, possibly kicking and punching or at least flipping over once or twice, and you don't really figure it out. So maybe this is just beyond my understanding because I'm not a doctor, I don't play one on TV, and I'm currently not a female either. Notice I said currently. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Electra, I want to know what you think about these women. Have you heard many cases about this, about a woman who had no idea she was pregnant? She gives birth in the bathroom of a Golden Corral. I'll read the details and then we'll get into it a little bit. It says, a woman who didn't know she was pregnant gave birth to her baby inside a Golden Corral restaurant in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Tavia Woodfork went to the restaurant with her family on May 4th. The 26-year-old went to the bathroom after complaining about stomach pains. Tamika Woodfork, Tavia's mom, told Today WJW-TV in Cleveland, reporting. It says, it turns out that Tavia's stomach pains occurred because she was in active labor at 37 weeks pregnant. She experienced what is referred to as a cryptic pregnancy. This is what I want to know about, Electra. Cryptic pregnancy, when a person is unaware that they are pregnant and in some instances only realizes it because labor pains begin, per the Cleveland Clinic. Tavia gave birth to a healthy baby boy named Tamar Kylan Corral Woodfork. She just threw Corral in there for Golden Corral, I guess. It says Golden Corral, they doubled down. So here you have a woman. Why would you have so much pride in this? Here, the woman didn't even know she was pregnant. Now all of a sudden somebody just decides to spit a baby they didn't even know was coming, and you're going to be excited because they named it after your establishment? I don't know. It says the Golden Corral posted a photo of Tamar and a message on X, formerly Twitter. In writing this, it says, "It's a boy. Please join us in welcoming Tamar Kylon Corral Woodfork, who was so excited that his mother was dining at Golden Corral that he decided to join her. He was just born in our Golden Corral." It says the North Carolina-based restaurant chain shared in a separate social media post that Tavia decided to include the eatery in her son's name. In the quote, it says his mom was so excited that she decided to include Corral in his legal name. Both mother and son are doing great, and we could not be happier. Welcome to the Golden Corral family, Tamar. And there you go. That's a story for your ass right there. So let me read. Let's read these comments and these medical condition on here. Let's see. We got the Scampy part. The Ghetto Blaster, yes, the Ghetto Blaster radio. Everybody knows. Oh man, Space Nerd. I had to get a job just to afford the batteries and that because when I got a part-time job on weekends, I put the radio on layaway, and then it took like 10 batteries, and my mother's I am not going to keep providing you batteries for that radio. So I had to make sure I had a part-time job just to keep batteries in my Ghetto Blaster. I called it a boombox back in the day, but a lot of people did still got it. I'm still here. Stuttering John's birth. Wait a minute. That's how he was born in a Golden Corral. Stuttering Golden Corral John. Space Nerd is getting a laugh from Donkey Kongton. BF, I don't understand it neither, says our friend Space Nerd. Yeah, so maybe there'll be some details that Lecture lets us know, but they had the term for it, for the cryptic pregnancy. But I don't know, because I know at some point they start kicking, right? They start flipping, kicking. They don't just stay content where it's like, hey, is that like a turd poking me? Hey, mama, do turds move in you? Do turds poke you in the gut, mama, from the inside? Because I think I got shit, mama. Either I got shit or I'm pregnant. I don't know what's going on. But let's see. Let's keep reading on here. Let's see. Right. And let me see. I was checking my phone there. Our baby Golden Corral. Let's see. Tamika. Okay, makes sense now. Electra's chimed in and she says, I think they are in denial that they are pregnant, blocking it out. Or they are just that not in tune with their own bodies, that they don't notice all the obvious changes that happens when pregnant. But yeah, I mean, I know you've seen some medical things come your way, but I just, like I said, I get the first maybe couple, trimesters or whatever when, okay, it's still not moving, it's not formed and all that. But how do you get that far along 30, and then it's not, you don't realize that it's like moving or like nothing? I kind of believe that too. Sorry, says Donkey Kongton. How do you not know? I was going to play Let's Guess the Ethnicity, but I think it's been spoiled. Never mind. I'm not sorry. But I think some of it is mental and they are in denial. Yeah, it's like they never wanted to use it and then they're like, oh, I did that thing the other day and it's just, it kind of carries on. I've seen other examples of this. LOL Donkey from Electra. May the fourth Bobby be with you. Wait a minute. But it's June. May the fourth baby be with you. Maybe the fourth baby. Let's see. X sounds so dumb. Yeah, Dream Man. I still find myself calling it Twitter and having to throw the X. And I go on Twitter X. I say Twitter X. But yeah, Twitter just seems it's hard to break that one. And X, there's so many other things like called X. He names all his Space X and all that shit. Very possible. Electra says our friend. Let's see about the denial. Terry Nee, hey-o from Electra. Mandy Diff is giving the claps. Electra is getting the love from our friend Terry Nee checking in. Also, another possibility is some people are just really stupid. Denial is not just a river in Egypt, right? And size D, BF. Size D, yeah. The big ones. Let's see. They move. Yeah, right. They move. Them babies move. Absolutely. There's my stream on spot running. Or that, LOL, Electra. Right. Space Nerds. Or they're just dumb. They're stupid. I call it Twitter. Yes. I still call it Twitter, and I got to throw X in there for just to kind of act like I'm on it. Let's say he named his kid X as well. Yeah, enough with the X. Enough with the X shit. Donkey says, I can take my own pulse without touching my wrist or neck. I call bullshit on someone not sending another human inside of them. Yeah, exactly, Donkey. And I think it's kind of like what right, she agrees with you. So I was wondering what everybody thought of that, because you hear from these stories from time to time, and it's usually like a person that's in a situation there where they weren't expecting to have a baby, or they don't want to admit they're having a baby, or it's not convenient, but life simply does not work that way. All right, I got some more stories here in the BF Live Not So Serious News. Now, the reason I say it's not so serious, because if you watch the regular news, it's all doom and gloom and everybody hates each other and all that stuff. So not that every story that I show is totally pleasant, but certainly more pleasant than that. And hopefully this kind of qualifies in that. Reven says, I remember... Oh, goddamn, got something playing on my page. Wait a minute. Shut it down. He says, I remember that boombox. It was the size of a coffee table. That's right. I still got my Monkey Ward's boombox that Mom got me on my workbench, and I still have my other one that I bought on layaway, Rick. Let's see. No matter how out of tune you are. Treemelon's bot running. Okay, let me get that next story now. Maybe I can get it to run. Okay, so like I said, it's not so much doom and gloom, but this has a serious edge to it, but it has a happy ending to it. So I'm going to share it with you here on BF Live, and it says that. For those of you that watch TV or are hip to these things, Gordon Ramsay, the celebrity chef, it says Gordon Ramsay says he is lucky to be alive after a really bad bicycle accident. The celebrity chef also shares some safety advice for his fellow fathers. You gotta wear a helmet. Now, I thought that this was a typical kind of a guy out on his motorcycle, maybe did something careless or something, but it sounds like he was out simply riding his bicycle in the Connecticut area, and he had a bicycle incident, basically. It says, Gordon Ramsay has a very important message for all the dads out there following a serious bicycle accident this weekend. The celebrity chef took to his Instagram ahead of Father's Day to share that he is lucky to be alive, all thanks to his helmet after a really bad accident while riding his bike in Connecticut. That's how I like to say it, Connecticut. It really shook me, Ramsay57 said. Honestly, I'm lucky to be here. Now, from those incredible trauma surgeons, doctors, nurses, and the hospital that looked after me this week, they were amazing. But honestly, you've got to wear a helmet. I don't care how short the journey is. I don't care about the fact that these helmets cost money, but they're crucial. Even with kids, a short journey, you got to wear a helmet. And I'm going to show you the freaking picture, and I'm going to give you an example. And if you don't just believe those words, let me show you what medically happened to him, the results of his accident, and why maybe if you're thinking about not heeding his advice. And look, I'm guilty of this too, guys. Look, we're talking about we grew up in the area of flick TVs and all that shit, and we never grew up wearing no helmets. But damn, when you see this, what happened to him, and when you see this, it might change your mind a little bit. Let me show you this right here. This is the tweet that they referred to talking about his accident, and Gordon's going to show you what happened to him during this accident. Here we go.
Gordon, I'd like to share a very important message with you all. You know how much I love cycling and triathlons and Ironman, etc. This week, unfortunately, I had a really bad accident, and it really shook me. And honestly, I'm lucky to be here. Now, from those incredible trauma surgeons, doctors, nurses in the hospital that looked after me this week, they were amazing. But honestly, you've got to wear a helmet. I don't care how short the journey is. I don't care, the fact that these helmets cost money, but they're crucial. Even with the kids, a short journey, they've got to wear a helmet.
Watch this.
Now, I'm lucky to be standing here. I'm in pain. It's been a brutal week, and I'm sort of getting through it.
Look at that! Look at that bruise! Holy shit! Look at that body bruise. Look at that body bruise, people. Is right. So his head must have got bonked around. It looks like he got broadsided by a car in his freaking rib cage. I paused it to show you the severity, because you am I looking at a bruise, a whole body bruise? Like, what am I looking at? So there you go. I'll go back on it a little bit, and then look, he's going to show you full. Look at this.
Even with the kids, a short journey, they've got to wear a helmet. Now, I'm lucky to be standing here. I'm in pain. It's been a brutal week, and I'm sort of getting through it, but
look at that! Holy shit! How are you standing and breathing?
This weekend is massive. It's Father's Day for new fathers, old fathers, middle-aged fathers. I want to wish you all a very happy Father's Day. but please, 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 please wear a helmet, because if I didn't, honestly, I wouldn't be here now.
He must have got his bell wrong. Damn. Wow. I'm glad he's okay. My wife and my girls like watching a lot of his shows. He's got so many cooking shows on. He's an entertaining guy. I didn't like back in the day when it was all Hell's Kitchen and he would just shout at people and drool on them, but it's gotten a lot better since he's got some other shows. So there you go. I just couldn't believe that bruise. That was amazing. Junior. Those are huge. Those huge ones are worth a fortune now, man. I only have a couple small ones. Yeah, that's cool. We're talking about the moon boxes. I've been run over on a bicycle with 2 open lanes, and I was on the white line. People don't respect anyone on 2 wheels, said our friend Donkey Kongton. That is serious. People are dicks, says Space Nerd. Donkey Kong says, they left me there too. Whoa, they left you there? Fuck. So you were definitely feeling this because you said you saw his ribs yesterday. J-Dog says, damn. That's all you can say is damn. Space Nerd's got the old face. Show my old face. Oh. Yeah, he was lucky. Right, so if he took that shot, imagine where his head must have got really jerked. Let's see, Dreamman says, Jesus Christ. Space Nerd says, good Lord. These are all appropriate comments. The police made, Donkey says of his incident, the police made my whole side look like that once with mag lights. Oh shit, really? Damn, you got the mag shampoo? Fuckers, Donkey. Perry did that to Gordon. Perry, he did that, really?
Shut the fuck up.
But Buckshot says he saw you did it. Master Chef is awesome, even though it's supposedly staged. Yeah, I mean, there's so much drama. I mean, I could barely care. I'm a picky eater, so I'm not. I watch it for like the stories and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just all drama, just based around cooking food. And so sometimes I have my fill of it, if you will. I get full, if you will. I don't want another serving. J-Dog, I like the kids version. Yeah, but they make kids cry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of Gordon Makes Kids Cry. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make a kid cry. We're going to send him home for being a shitty cook. Let's see. I'm the biggest Ramsey fan. He retweeted one of my photos on an old Twitter, and I shat myself. Damn, I'm glad he's okay. I love the past tense of shit. I love shat. I love the past tense. I shat myself. I didn't shit. Yes, Space Nerd. It's a fun show with the kids version. Agreed. They are so good as Space Nerd. Dreamman says, I bet Perry tried to pull Gordon over on the side of the highway.
Shut the fuck up.
And he tried to kiss him, didn't he? Tried to give him directions and kiss him. Perry did it, says J-Dog. Everybody's convinced that Perry did it. Boy, he was awfully rough on Tony Hawk on Friday, man. He had his arm around his neck. Maybe we'll get into a lot of that if we can get into some Perry talk. Yikes, says Revens. Perry can make Shelby chili for Gordon to make him feel better. Okay, well, I don't know if he's going to make that for him, but that's one of my stories here. I think I got two stories here in the BF Live Not So Serious News. These happen far too often. Oh, before I do that, I see somebody backstage. You ready to come in? I'm seeing colors and stuff, but I think I see you there too. Let's bring her in, everybody. It's been a minute. Let's say hello to, on BF Live, the lovely Stormy's checking in.
Hello.
Well, meow.
Meow.
How are you doing?
Good. I didn't realize I still had all these filters on, so I just rolled with it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like when you first came backstage, I'm like, I couldn't tell if you were going to pop up, and I'm seeing, like, I couldn't tell what was background and what was the actual image, but it looks very cool. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good. Just got home. I had to go to the doctor and take care of some home stuff, and it's just been crazy the past few weeks.
Well, I know it's been a minute since you've been here on BF Live. How's it been going with No Filter and everything else you've been doing?
Good. A little drama here, a little trouble there, but it's okay.
That's just a day in what we do, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's cool. I'm glad you're here, and I know you've heard all the latest and been probably involved in all the latest with Jake, and all. I saw you commenting on that.
Yeah, mildly involved, but it's not surprising to me. That's why I'm like, all these people that have been around and been watching him and seeing this stuff, especially ones that have been close to No Filter and involved with it, I'm like, you guys knew this would happen. I don't know why you're acting surprised.
Yeah, and like I said, I think you're guilty of this too. We've all made that mistake where I'm going to be the different person. I'm going to be the caring person. I'm going to be the one that maybe tolerates a little more, understands Jake a little more than everybody else, and kind of make things good, right?
Yeah, you always like everybody can always try. I guess there's no harm in that, but don't be surprised if it doesn't work is all.
Yeah, and I think some people, like we had our new friend, the Starman Gaming, come in. Maybe they don't really know all of our history with Jake and some of the stuff we have tried. It seemed like he had a history with him, but yeah, it's like if you hear us talking about Jake and you don't know this history, you might think that we're kind of coming off being a little harsh with Jake.
Yeah, and a lot of people are going to think that. But the thing is, I'm getting emails from people outside of our community on YouTube about Jake because he's entering into their streams and they know nothing about him and they're having to get rid of him and stuff for the benefit of everybody involved in their community. So,
yeah, that is a mistake that we have seen Jake make, and we've tried to caution him on that as well, to where he thinks he can go in there into any old chat and be Jake and talk saucy, like kind of the way we talk to each other, but they take it funny when they don't know who it's coming from, right?
yeah, and you can't enter into a community you don't really know and expect to just them to know everything you're talking about, and to just dive into your whole life.
And get all his references and know why he is. Well, I'm glad you joined us here today, Stormy. That was cool.
Yeah, thank
Happy
you.
to have you here.
Got to go fix Dad's computer too later.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask you. So did you just see that Gordon Ramsay bruise? Had you seen that story?
No. Oh, I was listening to you, but I don't know. I hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, I just caught it over the weekend. That bruise, when I saw that on social media when he showed that bruise. Oh man, how can you not feel that bruise?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So, last week, it's been a week since I've had your dad on the show because of his computer issue, and I know he hasn't really been able to do any of the shows, right?
Right. I think it was last week. I think was the last time he was on anything.
Yeah, I think last Monday morning I got the picture from him that he had the BitLocker blue screen of death or whatever going on over there.
Yeah, and he had that before, and he was able to fix it without me, but I don't know what he does to even get it to that point.
Yeah, I've only done that accidentally a couple times. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. Let's see. So I'm going to get in the chat because I know everybody's going to be shouting you out, especially Dave Daffler and all the people. So let's see. Tony didn't even make spaghetti in a sauce spot. I used to love Hell's Kitchen, says Donkey Kongington. I watched every season of HK Hell's Kitchen. Here we come. Tomanian Tay Boogie says Stormy's voice is so damn soothing.
Hey, Tay Boogie. Thank
you. There you go. I heard him saying I saw him saying he wanted shoulder time in the chat.
Yeah, well, I have cat shoulders today. Sorry.
Yeah, that's an old reference from when you had your shoulder top or whatever every now and then. Stormy is a stone cat. Whoa, yeah, like a police cat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that this is one of Wendy's favorite characters, right? She wants all her cats when you come on the show, right?
Yeah, that's what this whole background was too. With consideration of Wendy, and I know that she's kind of dealing with so I think this all that stuff happened to women too.
You're a little underwater, Stormy. Maybe give your signal a second. All right. It's just a cycle. Are you still there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now you're not underwater. You were just talking about Wendy.
Oh yeah. This background was just made in consideration of her before all that stuff went down with Jake this last time, but then it did again, I guess, much worse than usual.
But you ain't. What does it say? You ain't.
You can't change someone who doesn't see an issue with their own actions.
That is true. And that's kind of the issue. And we talked about this from all different angles, whether Jake had any of these kind of knowing right from wrong growing up or whatever, being raised by the internet. Let's see. Wow, Mandy Diff. Wow, double wow. He can rile people up in chat sometimes, says Dream Man.
Yeah, it's best just to ban him sometimes until you're done.
No, Donkey has, and I'll cop to this a little bit. You guys have used kid gloves with Jake. And I will say that to a point, Donkey, because I just personally, I would like to take a different approach. I don't come at people the way they come at me, but that you kick me in the ass, I guess I'll learn my lesson the hard way. But, and plus you don't want to look like that you're beating on someone that's limited, Donkey. That's my issue with that. As far as kid gloves, Stormy.
Yeah. And also he's an adult and he's going to be looked at as an adult in society and in public and everywhere he goes. He's not going to be looked at as a kid because he's not a kid's size. So you have to teach him how to be an adult. So
Jake at State Farm. Got that right. Got it right that time. Bah, there you go. All right, not from Allstate, State Farm. Mandy, hell yeah, I haven't seen the most recent season. Always wear a helmet, says Reverend Wild Bill. And that's coming from one of the old heads. We grew up not wearing those helmets. We didn't have them back in the day. I bet he has a million tabs open in Chrome.
You know, he might, but I have no idea.
I have a shoulder cat named Oreo. Got a shoulder cat. Okay. Mandy Div say, also wears seatbelts. I was in a wreck where I would have flown through the window while my whole stomach looked like Ramsey's side. Yeah, right. So you got to choose, like, do you want to fly through a window or do you want a stomach that looks like Gordon Ramsay and Liv? So yeah, Mandy, you told us to be out there. You've been in a couple 7 accidents, girl. Got to keep you off the roads. For real. I'm not saying they were your fault. I'm just saying we got to keep the odds down for you. Your audio is getting pretty muddy. Yeah, we waited that out. Let's see. Tiffany Washington says, I'm clicking BF. Well, it could have been me fucking up the whole signal there, Stormy. Could have been me. Let's see. Exactly, Stormy from Donkey Kongington. Learned helplessness is the hardest thing to watch. People that learn helplessness.
Yeah, and Jake himself gets enabled, I think, by a handful of people. And I don't know. I think BF and I have always been on the same page about how to handle Jake from the beginning.
Pretty much, we saw through it, yeah. And so that's why it's funny that you're saying. I mean, short of like doxing him or being like a total asshole to him, I think that we've been like some of the most direct people with him about no, Jake, and kind of admonished him. Definitely.
And that's why I don't think he ever treats us like he does some of these other people that he has issues with now. You know, with the exception of Wendy, because obviously she's a different case. He kind of went at her for no reason, but. Yeah.
Yeah, he learned from us that at some point we will cut him off. We will tell him. We'll put him in his place and tell him about that. It's way better for people who care to be a little hard on him and teach him a lesson than let him learn the lesson by a stranger fucking him up. Yeah, and it's been kind of everything, Donkey. So yeah, we've all aspired to be that person, Donkey. I will say that we've all aspired to be. In your humble opinion, well, that's cool. That's what it's all about. Your opinion. All right, well, I'm going to do a couple more stories while I got Stormy here on the BF Live. I can't believe Dave Daffler, you can know he ain't around if he ain't said nothing about you yet, Stormy. He was around earlier. Thanks for being here.
I've seen him in the chat earlier.
You've probably seen these stories a couple of times. This says a large chunk of ice crashes through a New Jersey family's roof. It's a wild card, says people. The authorities say, look at this, there's the hole.
Wow.
Now, come on, you think airport and what do you think about large? What do you think this could be, right? We all kind of know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's one of those large hunks of like toilet waste out of one of these airplanes. These people live right in a flight path in New Jersey. It says Paterson, New Jersey. A New Jersey family is picking up the pieces after a large chunk of ice fell from the sky and ripped through their attic. While living under a busy flight path in Paterson, New Jersey, just 15 miles north of Newark, the roar of a jet engine is nothing new to the Gomez family. That was until Wednesday night when a thunderous crash startled the family. It says, it was caused by a massive chunk of ice that rocketed through their roof. It went through the roof and hit the floor so hard, it cracked the second floor ceiling, says Paul Gomez, who bought the house just a few months ago, Stormy. They just bought the house.
Wow, that would be,
I mean, it would be bad. It'd be terrible enough in any condition, but you imagine like just, all this time, like you existed somewhere else and then you buy your house and then this happens to you.
Yep, that would be awful.
That would be awful. So let's see. I mean, I just thought that was funny. It was a couple months before. It says, where are we at? It was caused by the massive chunk hit their roof. It went right through the roof, right? We got that part. It says, we were sitting down, having a great time, eating with family, when out of nowhere, we heard a helicopter noise. His daughter, Sabrina, recalled. They all ran inside to their third floor and found destruction. A review of the nearby flights from Newark Airport around 9:42 shows several aircraft flew close by or right over their neighborhood. The police officer said it was probably from an airplane, Gomez said. The Federal Aviation Administration is aware of the freak accident that experts believe came from the airplane. Accidental aircraft biohazard discharges. That's a nice way of saying toilet shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Toilet shit, accidental biohazard discharges per se. It says it's a wild card. here what caused this, remarked Dr. Joe Schweitzerman, a transportation professor at DePaul University who studies such phenomenon. A really unusual situation, but something about the chemistry of the plane water or the lavatories or external from the plane. It's scary stuff. They said it was kind of bluish in color, which is kind of blue like the chemicals you figure in those toilets and all. So it says they're going to investigate it. They have approximately $20,000 of damage to their home, but until the FAA comes out and investigates it, they're kind of eating this whole repair. So $20,000 ice chunk falling out the sky right here on BF Live. Not so serious news.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a shitty day. And like I said, it's terrible. Even if you hadn't bought the house new, but the fact that you moved to a place and this kind of happened to you. That's just weird. Let me see.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like when you get a new pair of shoes and you go outside and step in the mud or something. It's kind of like that, but times a million.
Damn, absolutely. I don't know the situation, but if you old enough to be with that shit, then you will handle what comes with it.
Yep, that's very true. And Jake's on the internet, and he has been for a while. He's got many influences on the internet, some good, some bad. And I'll tell you something. I don't know if you know this, BF, but Wendy knew Jake way before we did. And she's been dealing with him way before we ever have. So
Yeah, I have no history of their skirmishes, but what I'm remarking at, or what I'm noticing lately, Stormy, is a lot of these people who don't know how long Wendy has been at this.
yeah, she's been doing this for a long time, and I've just ventured outside of the communities that we're in on YouTube and have learned a lot about that recently. So, but she's been on YouTube for a while, and she met Jake, and I normally would feel bad about saying this to Jake, but because he was so mean to her, I guess it's not a big deal. But he's always been a tag along to Wendy because he's jealous. He's jealous of her.
We've discussed this jealousy, and like you said, you and I have a kind of direct, blunt way of dealing with Jake, and we told Jake directly, Jake, it's okay to let Wendy and others shine. Just because she's shining doesn't mean that you can't just sit home and kind of lay back. But what does he do? He gets in the chat. He wants to use his wrench and shit on people, and he wants to inject himself in her time of shining.
Yeah, and like over on Marissa Sparkle's stream on Saturday, kind of where I go sometimes, on the weekends, he jumped in chat and started in and was like, take my wrench. Okay, fine. I'm not going to wait until you get to the point where you're acting like a jerk. We'll just go ahead and take it.
Oh, that's how I got good at figuring that shit out live on the air when Stormy, because he kind of did that to me one day. He'd come and take my wrench, and I'm like, I will oblige you quickly. Absolutely.
Yep.
J-Dog says, U.S. Fran Ables, 2024, U.S. I like that. Franables. Woo, says Dream Man.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up the pieces of that shit. What a shitstorm. There you go. Here comes the puns are coming in now.
I think I heard Bobby Nick say something about doing something like they do with Stuttering John for Jake. Is that what he said?
It was recommended to him. Like Reverend Wild Bill or somebody said there's so much content out of him that somebody should do a Stuttering John show. And Bobby Nick said, I've thought about that.
But here's the thing that most people don't know about Jake and his behaviors. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative attention. If you're giving it to him, he's going to love it, and he wins even when you do that.
Well, yeah, and that's what we were talking about, because some people are maybe seeing him maybe kissing up to Stuttering John lately, or kind of being supportive of him, and I've noticed that pattern too. When when there's somebody he's getting the shine, he's getting all the stuff going on. He's kind of trying to align himself with Stuttering John now, a little bit. Let's see, by being on his side. Let's see, front to back leak protection. Okay. Mandy Diff says, I'm going to be honest. I felt bad for calling him out everywhere. I'm not that type of person, but he was warned, don't fuck with Wendy. Wendy, I tried being nice to Jake as well. That's a fancy word for doo-doo feces. That's right. That's a fancy word. That's right. Biohazard. Blue water from planes flying over. It comes in frozen. What? It's happened many times. I remember a story back in the 70s about blue ice. And yeah, Reverend, how many times did they used to deny it at first? Go, no, that shit's supposed to melt, because they thought it was going to melt before it got to the ground, Stormy. So they would deny it for a while. But now with the internet and everything, they can't deny all these repeated reports. It happens. Stormy, that makes it even worse, says Mandy Diff.
Yeah, she's been dealing with them for a while.
I don't cradle anyone who knows what they are doing, Table.
And he does know what they're doing. He and what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Our friend Nimrob so generously gave me $4.99. Thank you, Nimrob71. He says one of Wendy's favorite moves is to put you in the thumbnail and in the title of her show before you ever agree to be on it. It's diabolical.
Yes, that's what she does. She just does it to me all the time.
Did she not do this just last night? Because I saw something advertised called a threesome, and it was Wendy, 2K, and Bobby Nick. And when I tuned in, it was just Wendy by herself.
Yeah. Well, she does it when she just playfully with people she likes. She also does it with people she doesn't like or that she has beefs with, and she does it to call them out. And she'll put their name in the title and tag them and stuff and tell them to come up there and fight with her.
Oh my God. That's kind of what I get back to. Wendy's kind of been at this game a long time. Like you understand, a lot of people. Some of the people know from the Howard Stern days, but some of the people newer to podcasting don't know she goes back that long, like decades.
Yeah.
Decades. She's mixed with stars on every level, you know. So
she is.
JT's checking in. That's been a minute, bro. To put it in wrestling terms, he has go away heat. Yeah, we're gonna send him to New Japan. Let him chill out for a while. JT, how you been, buddy? Good to see you. Yepper Stormy from Mandy Diff. Comedian Tay Boogie says, the way I play, if you like attention, good or bad, I deliver with pleasure. He gives you all the attention you want. Now, I don't feel bad. Fuck that, says she's past that feeling bad. Yeah, I was out. You didn't go to threesome last night? I cut the hair of a guy who invented the chemical for the toilets and porta potties, the blue liquid, a Georgia Tech grad. Damn, Reverend. I'm telling you. That barbershop has given you some amazing stories that you've shared. Just a few here on BF Live, man. Amazing. Met some cool ass people. Let's see, I might have. Let's see. That last story I got is just about a megalodon tooth. I'll get on to some other fun stuff here. That was the end of the BF Live. Not so serious news. We got Stormy with us now. Why don't we get on to some other fun stuff here on BF Live? That's right, we're doing it. It's actually 2:37 here on the East Coast of the United States. We're making our way up to the 3 o'clock hour. We'll be here till 3-ish on BF Live, and then the party and the fun is going to shift over literally right after the show. The chat family is all going to be directed to the Lunchbox on Hack Ride Studios. Let's see, Master Barber. That's what Master Barber gets you, man. You have some smoking experiences and some cool-ass stories. Oh, look, Wild Bill, you're a barber. Man says woo, and he says Master Barber. Don't get it twisted, son. He got that red, white, and blue pole. All right, well, I'm glad I have Stormy here, and I'm glad I have lots of people here. I don't know if you saw how much because I know you're busy, Stormy, and you're doing shows and life. I don't know how much of this you saw last week, but I'm going to show you one of the new fitness crazes that are kind of out there online, and then I'm going to show you think this is wild. I'm going to show you a different fitness craze. Did you see any of this?
I saw.
So there's the twerking workout. What do you say, BF? That is the craziest shit I ever seen. There can't be any other workout crazier than that out there, can it? And I say, ha ha ha. And I will show you, folks. I especially need to hear from my ladies on this one. I don't know if you saw this one yet, Stormy, but let's check this one out. This is a whole new level of exercise. This is Kegels for your ass.
Whoa.
What the?
Oh my gosh.
What's going on here?
Oh my gosh.
What are we sucking and drawing here? What
is that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck? What are we flexing? What is the mouth orifice? What are we doing? Own the shop in Atlanta, just 3 blocks west of Georgia Tech on 10th Street. Scissor salute, says Tay Boogie. Canceled, LOL. I feel like squats are more effective. Original barber pole was red, white, and blue. Came with the barber. What? So there you go. I don't even. What it says. Walking. This caption just says, "Walking in on my cleaning lady doing this with the Fabuloso."
Oh no!
But this is supposed to be some kind. I don't know, some kind of Kegel workout program. I don't know what it's supposed to be, Stormy. But at least as a man, at least I'm not the only one that's confused. Hygiene. Let's see. That's pretty damn cool, Wild Bill. Can you get me a discount? Where do I sign up for the classes? Let's see. Drew Man is laughing. Definitely a different level of respect for Barbara Pham. I'm leaving planet Earth. What the fuck is going on here, J-Dog? What the fuck, says Tiffany Washington. Donkey Kongington, a discount at Georgia Tech, says Reverend Wild Bill. They got some grippers. Like, what? I don't even, like, if you put a hose, like, can you even, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know that I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not gonna find out.
Like, I can't slurp up nothing with no kind of holes I got. I don't know what they was doing. You guys ever watch Scissor Bros? I have not watched Scissor Bros. Is that where the juice comes from? Oh, God. Oh Lord. No, I just want some blue chemicals. Donkey will just take the blue chemical instead. That kind of workout, okay, cool. Don't get mad when I fill up your oatmeal cookie quick as fuck. Damn, for me, beat me up, Scotty. Many different ones out. She's seen enough with that one. She's Nimrod said they've gone from blow to suck. Suck the blow, suck. Reverend Wild Bill says, Donkey Kongington, I have a few gals that he gave me before he died. Let's see. All right, so I don't know. I'm glad that you're just as confused as I am, because I don't even know nothing about the mechanics or the logistics, if that's even technically possible, and I don't know.
Don't know and don't want to know, I don't think. I just,
All right.
Yeah, never.
So next week, Stormy will be testing it right here. You should do that, Stormy. Andrew will have you doing it.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Let's talk about this. These are just some kind of random topics that I had prepared here today.
Oh, speaking of Andrew, really quick, we went on to the stream Saturday on Marissa Sparkle's channel, and the first question Andrew asked me as soon as he hopped on the stream was what my favorite sexual position is. Very
holy!
I
thought you were supposed to be the sister. He didn't talk to you like that.
I know.
All right, so but what was the answer?
I just said not here.
Okay. Right, yeah, I mean, yeah, right. You don't even want to say that in general, and especially when Andrew asks you, that's a double whammy. You don't want to answer that question. That's crazy. Fucking Andrew, he never disappoints. Let's see. What is this one? Yeah, these are just some topics like what's going on. That's what this segment's called. Yeah. What's going on? Because I didn't know what was going on. I have another one here. I don't know what this story is all about. It's just like random stories I'm calling. What's going on? Like. Kind of stuff's going on. This one's supposed to be a Cheez-It based diner, Stormy.
Diner?
A diner. It says located in Woodstock, New York. The retro style Cheese Inn features a full menu of Cheez-It infused dishes, such as a smash burger and a milkshake, plus a variety of other fun elements that proves itself to be a worthy successor of the brand's 2023 Cheez-It stop in Joshua Tree. Let's check it out. I'm on a little video of it. We can see what we can learn about. What is a Cheez-It Inn? What do they have?
This is Cheez-It's new pop-up diner in Woodstock, New York. Check this place out. It features a full menu of Cheez-It infused dishes, from Cheez-It crusted chicken tenders to a Cheez-It smash burger, plus sweets like the Cheez-It cheesecake, and what may very well be the piece de resistance, the deluxe Cheez-It milkshake. You heard that right. And that doesn't even cover all of it. There's plenty of other stuff too. I totally love how they went all out with the retro styling. It really does show. Everything down to the bathrooms is decked out. In addition to the food, it's got a bunch of cool stuff like the world's first Cheez-It operated jukebox, retro merch including shirts, posters, postcards and mugs for sale, and even this 1960s Cadillac, which may very well be the most comfortable car I will ever sit in my life. Of course, we are here for Cheez-Its, so I can't leave out the 2 full Cheez-It tasting walls that are there, and they have multiple flavors that I've never even seen before. So pepper jack and Italian 4 cheese. And as a food news guy, I'm supposed to know that. The pop-up is running all this week from Monday, May 20th through Sunday, May 26th. So if you're looking for something to do leading up to Memorial Day, this is for you. You can find the Cheese and Diner at 261 Tinker Street in Woodstock, New York. It's about 2 hours north of New York City, 3 hours west of Boston. It's open from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is Cheez-Its.
Whoa, that was crazy.
Wow.
A jukebox that runs on Cheez-Its?
That's crazy.
That was wild. Do you, like I don't mind me like a regular Cheez-It, but you can see the Cheez-It game is really expanding, much like the Goldfish game. All the kids like the Goldfish. Do your kids like all the little Cheez-It crackers and the Teddy Grahams and all that?
They do, and I always have Goldfish in our bag when we go places or Cheez-Its, and those are a good snack for them whenever we're out somewhere in between going places and trying to get their next meal. So it is nice to have, but I would never eat that with ice cream on a cheesecake. Like, ugh, yuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Scott, ready to see him again. We all are. Maybe Stormy, I'm sure she'll be in
there. Yeah. If his computer doesn't get fixed, I have a Chromebook I'm going to take over there and just leave. Maybe that'll get him through till I get his fixed.
Yeah, shout out, Scott. Everybody misses it. We all miss you. Think Blue Ice. Discuss, says Reverend Wild Bill. Let's see what else we got here. We got, I like watching women make them breathe, make them titty breathe. Let's see, what's up, Devil Horns and Bones Up and 666 Dream Man says, that's cool, man. That's good stuff to have. It ought to keep indefinitely. Kuna Nui says, can I get the Juice video for a virtual background on a green screen? He just wants that playing on a loop behind him all the time. Just girls just pumping it. Just pumping it. There you go. You're going to see that here on BF Live there, Kahuna Nui. The Reverend Wild Bill says, funny, he says, after the sex statement was said, Bobby asked what was the answer. Oh, man, there you go. Exactly. Come on, man. I've learned something after doing this a little bit there, Bob. Reverend Wild Bill. You can't leave that good question with that answer hanging out there. So I tried, buddy. You saw I tried.
He tried.
I tried. I made Cheez-It fried zucchini once, and it was the bomb. Cheez-It fried zucchini. Interesting.
I don't know.
Cheez-It shake. Yeah, I don't know about the cheese in the shake. That reminds me too much of the shot that my friend Jerry Shepherdini did on here. He did the Cheez-It, the macaroni and cheese shot with the Tito's. Yeah. That was gross.
But he drinks piss, so, you know.
Oh, well, there you go. That's the low bar for him. Let's see. Juice for Kahuna. Go Kahuna. My body couldn't handle that place. I'd eat myself to death, says Dream Man of the Cheez-It Diner. No, just no, says my friend Rob, Nimrob71. Wild Bill, where you located? He said he's in Georgia. There's not enough weed on this planet for me to eat that. Woodstock. I thought he was in Georgia. Who's our other friends in Georgia? Woodstock, New York. Remember the best music festival, Woodstock 69. You can't tell me that an extra crispy cheese, it doesn't hit hard AF. Come on. Oh, Reverend Wild Bill said he was there. You were at the pop-up? Holy shit. That would be neat. My kids like rainbow goldfish and the bug Cheez-Its. Rainbow goldfish.
There's all kinds of different stuff they have now.
And now in my area, I don't know if they offer them in your area, Stormy, but in my area, we put Old Bay on everything, that crab seasoning. So they have them even with that in my area. Goldfish with Old
really?
Bay. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They might. I don't know.
Big Cheez-Its, says J Doug. Oh, those bots running. Pump it hard. They were pumping up that juice. I don't know where it was coming from, where it was going, and what they were using for suction. I don't know. But let's see. There you go. He's in the Atlanta, Georgia area, right there. There you go. So that was something. Yeah, that was the pop-up diner and all. Let's see what I got left here that I can share with you. Why don't I do this? Boom, 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 boom. Why don't we just do some internet shite and we'll finish up the show, because this is like about 12 minutes to go in the show. And you was at Woodstock 1969, says Reverend Bill. I love Old Bay, says Mandy Diff. Well, you should. If you're a fisher or seafood person, you should have known Old Bay. Wild Bill, I'll chop it up with you one day. LOL. Barbershop joke. Hi-yo. All right. Why don't we do this? I got a few pieces I can show you. I'm getting to it, and we'll finish up the show with a little bit of internet shite. Why don't we do that? Yeah. I'll do that. But first, I'll do this one more time to share this. Gives me a reason to share it with Stormy and our other friends. Did you see the new shirt, Stormy? Blocky Fran.
Yes, I did. That's funny.
Electra made up the kind of the background, and I just added my BF Live to it. But yeah, they everybody's having fun of teasing me because somebody got accidentally blocked a couple weeks ago, and they see how guilty I was about it, so they play on my guilt and they call me Blocky Fran, Stormy.
Oh no!
So I got a new Stormy. So they're having a sale right now on TeePublic. You can get all your $22 shirts for $16 right now. It says for the next 85 hours. So rush right there. There's Blocky Fran if you want that. Well, let's get into some internet shite here. And by the way, hi Stormy from Reverend Wild Bill.
Hi, Reverend Wild Bill.
There you go. Okay, let's get into this. Let me turn off that ticker thing in the background. And we're going to do some BF internet shite here, and we'll finish up the show. All right. The other day I presented, we had oh, there it is. Reverend Wild Bill says Blocky Fran. They see, he knows what's up. And then they said Bob Levy called me Blackie Fran on his show yesterday.
Blackie?
Yeah, Blackie. I didn't see it all in its context, but I did. I jumped in on the chat late when they were all reacting to it. But apparently Bob called me Blackie Fran yesterday.
That's funny. Whenever I was on my way home listening, trying to get here to jump on, when you first said Blocky Fran, I thought you were saying Blackie Fran until I looked at the...
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be Blocky Fran, but somehow, like Bob does, like I ended up being Buffalo after knowing me as Bobby Fran, and it's Blackie Fran. So now I'm Buffalo Bob Blackie Fran, I guess. If you go by Bob Levy. Indeed, my friend, due to health issues, I miss cutting the atmosphere, the satisfaction, and happy clients. I miss it all. Hit the like button, says Mandy Diff, before I show you this internet site. So, I think it was just last week I showed you the reaction of a 1,000 degree ball, copper ball, being put in some some chocolate milk. This time, the 1,000 ball is back, but this time we're going to try to see how it reacts to coconut here on BF Live's internet site. Let's see what it does to some coconut. Not much sound to it. See if it's going to burn its way through. Will the coconut resist? I'm impressed. I thought it was going to go up in flames, Stormy.
Yeah.
Look, that thing is like cooling off.
Huh.
Ah, so there you go. We've learned something. Couldn't penetrate, but wow, they changed. Look, they'll change it up a little bit. That's all the further it got. So that's fascinating to know that if you ever need something, look at this. They put it right inside though, cut it in half.
Oh.
Just getting all that milk out of it now. All its waters and all. Oh, and there you go.
Oh, it's stuck.
We'll put it on another piece of it.
Wow.
That's a little bit for whatever. That's just something cool to look at, but that's about done. There you go. That's the first piece of BF's internet chat I got for you right here. Today on BF Live. Let's see. Coconut cure global warming. Ah, maybe so. We can use it to insulate the world. You're not wrong about that. Very interesting angle. Copper ball videos rule. Only if they're not porn. I like shit like this, J-Dog. Well, you're at the right spot, buddy. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Because, yeah, when I see stuff like this, I'm like, wow, look at that shit. That shit's cool. Blackie Fran, because you block black people. Like, wait a minute. Because I black people? Hello. Buffalo Blackie Fran from Baltimore, says J-Dog. BJ Bob and Blackie Fran. BJ Bob and Blackie Fran. Let me see. We got to hit the like. You guys are awesome, having fun with that. So there you go. If you want to roll, it was by popular demand. Everybody wanted Blackie Fran, even though I'm not that guy. There's the shirt. All right, I got a couple more pieces. Let me see what I got here for you. I like cool shit. I like cool inventions. So let's check this out. This is And I often wonder about America if we're up on everything, but this is a floor. This is a floor that's it generates its own electricity, y'all. Check this out. This surface, a foreign company has invented a surface that creates electricity. Check this out.
Foreign company has invented a floor tile that generates electricity when you walk. It has a built-in kinetic compression sensor that converts the pressure generated by people walking on it into electricity and stores it. It has a triangular shape. This allows for even pressure distribution. It also increases the efficiency of the electricity generated. The floor tiles are made from high-strength renewable materials with a life expectancy of over 20 million strokes. Even if it is stepped on once a day for 24 hours without stopping, it will last for more than 5 years. A single tile can generate 1,000 watt-hours of electricity per day. 100 square meters of floor tiles can generate enough electricity to meet the electricity needs of 6 households. Foreign company has invented a floor tile.
I like stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is really cool.
You ever see they have the ones in
brain
the ocean?
go around everything like that. What you could do with that.
Yes, I've seen things like this put in roads and stuff. Y'all see the one that in the waves they put them in the water and they can create electricity. I mean, that's like an endless source of motion and energy too. And creating energy from our existence. That's pretty neat. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Look, Comedian Tay Boogie said, you said you were late and black people be late, so it makes sense. LOL. Blackie friend, black people, block them. Let's see. Bill, I bet 20 million strokes. Yeah. Hey, baby. Let's see. Solar roof tiles make much more sense. I don't know, not according to Bob. Let's see. Comedian Tay Boogie, over 50% was military and law enforcement was your clientele. And Dream Man says, remind me of that Rick and Morty. It reminds you of Rick and Morty with the tiny universe. The coconut and floor tiles cure global warming. Well, I'm solving all the problems here, Mandy Diff, apparently. I didn't realize that with the coconut thing.
Cancer.
Yes, I like that. There is a solar paint, also solar paint that can do electricity, was also known as Wild Bill's Cherokee Barbershop and Gun Room. Well, yeah, shit. Come on, I'll take a little off the top. That ain't what I meant when I said I want a little off the top, sir. Let me see. EP, there you go. Okay, so that was a pretty cool piece of internet shit. I like stuff like that. Then, yeah, like you said, Stormy, it makes you wonder, like, where could we put these, and they could generate the electricity for a particular area. Pretty cool. Yeah. All right. What was this one? Oh, I got a couple cool pieces. Oh no, Bobby Nick's not here for that one. Let me see. That was something he asked about. Okay, this one. Okay, this is that kid that this is Corbin Millette. So this is that kid who always antagonizes his parents. You see me play him a lot here, Stormy, right? On BF Live.
Yes. Sorry,
he's the one that always, and mother comes in and she's never happy with anything and all. So
yes.
this is Corbin Millette. But this time this is a Father's Day angle. So he's taking a little different angle on this one here on BF Live. You gotta check this out. This is actually pretty good.
Surprising my dad with a motorcycle for Father's Day.
All my dad does is talk about getting a Harley, so I bought him one, snuck it in the garage, and then waited for him to wake up.
Bought my dude a Harley. Ain't no little one either, Stormy.
Wow, no.
It looks like the top of the line shit.
It does. Oh, wow.
You see the dad just don't know how to act.
I know.
He's probably waiting for the joke, right?
I am still.
Right, exactly. I watched the whole thing waiting. Cool, Stormy.
Cool.
Now, what does that tell you? You know, this kid is pulling down mad coin, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
All these props that he buys, and he bought his dad a straight up Harley like that. I don't even know much about Harleys, but that had to be a $40,000 to $50,000 bike right there. That had to be expensive.
Yeah.
That did not
It's
look cheap.
too. That can't be on like payments. That's got to be paid outright.
That kid, I'm telling you, the signs have been there that he's pulling in money with all these elaborate props he does. But when he does something like that, but I thought that was cool, Stormy, because I guess like many of us, he thought that, okay, I'm going to get everybody because everybody's expecting a gag. But he actually bought his dad that bike straight up. That was pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Let's see. Coconuts are best utilized as core for hydroponics. All right, there you go. Hackride checks in again. He says, hit the like button. Enjoy the lunchbox next with DJ Electrify. That's right, because it is 2:59 here on the East Coast of the United States, which means we're about to enter the ish. And right into the ish, about 3:15-ish, we're going to watch Lunchbox with DJ Electrify on the Hackride Studios channel. Reverend Wild Bill says, and I did use straight razors. Talk about having full control. Those things made me nervous, Stormy. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Did you ever trust yourself to straight razor anybody? Would you do that?
I had to one time.
Did you?
But yeah, and I was really nervous, but because I was so fearful, and so nervous, I think that is what saved me because I was so cautious.
Those things look evil. When I was younger and I would see those guys just rub that blade and just drag it on their face. It's just so raw when you see it happening like that. And you just thought the least little flick and somebody's going to get cut really bad.
Yeah, the key is to use shaving cream. Moisture and all that is key. You don't ever want to just use that blade
Use
dry.
it dry. It's got to drag. It would drag on something. That's just crazy. Stormy put it in there. She's letting everybody know, and she put the link in there that says, up next is the Lunchbox with DJ Electra, doing her thing, throwing the links in there, and you will also be redirected there right as the show ends today. Let's see. I have a couple old Baker Tree brand straight razors. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I use a Simmons Cadillac straight razor. Donkey Kong says, those things shave good, but I was always afraid of having one of my Twitch moments and cutting my own throat. He says, don't cut your own throat. Stormy's putting the links out there, of course. Are all straight razors hollow ground, Wild Bill? Says Donkey Kongton. Sweet Donkey says Mandy Diff. Gimme Bezos checked in. What's up? 25. He said that bike, 25. Maybe I went a little heavy in the paint, but that's a lot for a bike. That bike is every bit of $25K, and he just gave it to him, like no joke. So I thought that was a nice touching moment, considering we're coming off of Father's Day. Donkey Kongton, no, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Comedian Table, he says, I taught my daughter how to use them, Bill. Use them straight razors. The motherfucker brother gets out of step on you, girl. Just put your motherfucker right there, girl. What are you doing? All my blade, you then shave with. Okay. Sorry, Tripanese. Cool. All the ones I've had were hollow ground. I've never really thought about it until now. All right. Well, let me see. I might have one. Let's get into the ish a little bit. I need to got at least one more piece. We got that one. And what was this last piece I wanted to show you? Let me see. Oh no, that's for Bobby Nick. I don't really have to show that. That kind of goes along. All right. This is my last piece, and then we're going to pull this train into the station. All right, y'all. This is cool. This is going to be like heaven. I know we've had, I think I was the Reverend Wild Bill. We've had a couple people check in about grilling and stuff. What grind do you prefer, Wild Bill? And he says, my Bowie knife can shave you. Damn. You keep your shit that sharp. Okay, well, I got one more piece of internet shite. It is 3:02 here on the East Coast. I want to thank Stormy for joining us today. Let's see.
You're welcome.
I got
Glad
one.
to be able to.
Yes, very nice to have you here for a while. All right, now check this out. This is like heaven, y'all. This is like an amusement park. I said pork, Freudian slip. This is like amusement park for barbecue and chicken, y'all. Look at this shit. It's called Chicken Park. And watch how they're cooking this chicken. This is like an amusement park or a barbecuer's dreams. Check this out. BF's internet shot. Look at how they're cooking this chicken.
Oh, wow.
It's like an amusement park. Chicken. It's chicken rides.
Oh,
I ain't never seen no shit like this.
wow.
Like a chicken amusement park. All these big contraptions made for chicken. There you go. Well, you know what? It's a perfect segue because it's going to remind me that I'm going to use my new grill today because I was lucky enough that for Father's Day, my daughters they pitched in and got me a Weber kettle grill. So I got me a new grill.
You had a good Father's Day. Awesome.
Thank you. Yes, I like me just an old classic Weber kettle grill. I have like a smoker and all, but for just like cooking regular family food and all, I just like charcoal and a regular grill that I can pull in and out real quick. My other one, Stormy, I used it so long, it has holes in it. You can see daylight through it in multiple locations, right? So I've been talking about this out loud for quite a while. So I guess it was enough that they finally heard me and they went out on their own and bought me a nice Weber kettle. So that's what I'm going to do. I might not have a fancy amusement park like that, like Chicken Park, but I'm going to do my damnedest in my yard because it's 3:04 here on the East Coast of the United States. This weed ain't going to smoke itself. That grill ain't going to burn itself off or put itself together. So I'm going to read a couple of these last couple of chats. We'll do some plugs and we'll get on out of here. Let's see. My Schrade Walden pocket knife will shave you, says Donkey Kongton. I love blades. Thank you, U.S. Army, says Wild Bill. J-Dog says, LOL, awesome. Reverend Wild Bill says, with me, it's more about balance and weight. Nimrob71 says, 6 flaps. 6 flaps. Oh, yeah. Dream Man's got the right idea. Bong rips and chicken flips. Well, come on. I like the sound of that. I like bong rips and chicken flips. I got half of it.
You need to get an apron in your merch store that says that.
I'm telling you, girl, the ideas are coming in left and right. We were the Blocky Fran, and somebody did say something a couple weeks ago that made me think barbecue apron or something. So you're not wrong about that. Bone rips and chicken flips. I like that. That's going to be the rest of the day I have, Dream Man. Donkey Kongton says, nice Wild Bill, me too. I used to collect the case canoe knives, had several grand worth of them stolen out of my log cabin. Don't even know how long they have been gone before I even realized that. I'm sorry about that. Hear that. BF sending you vids for a laugh. All right, brother. Well, maybe I'll get that man on another show. But thank you, Dave Daffler and Reverend Wild Bill, Comedian Tay Boogie, Stormy, Donkey Kongton, Nerd, Nimrob71, J-Dog, everybody that's checked in today. You guys are awesome, and you made this awesome. We started out with a Monday. We started slow, but boy, we finished off strong in a big way. Thank you, Reverend Wild Bill. I appreciate this. And everybody that says that this show is a big part of your day and makes you happy and gets you through your day, that's what I'm here for. Let's see. I lost interest in buying them after they got stolen. I'm sure it would. Barbara vids. All right, well, we'll have to play them on another show maybe. How good can you shave avocados? I know you've heard the hit sensation, the avocado saga, Stormy.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff with avocados I've been hearing about recently.
Yeah, well, just when Bobby Nick literally almost got chased out of podcasting just by being taunted by the notion that he might get avocados sent to him. So you would think that would be a time where most normal people would back off, but not in this community.
No, that's when they usually double down.
We double down, and Wendy makes avocado videos about how Bobby likes to eat avocados and shit and fuck chicks and all that stuff like that. And then I make stuff like this.
As the guacamole flies on a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
And there you go. All right, y'all.
Funny.
Much love, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day from our friend J-Dog. Thank you for the positive vibes. Yes, great show, Bobby, BF, Stormy, and chat. Thank you all from Donkey Kongton. Reverend Wild Bill puts the avocados out there. Bobacado Fran. Dream Man is laughing with the avocados, and he's mixing some eggplants in with some avocados. He's taking a nap. He probably needs one. Cuckoo. Well, Stormy, thank you for joining us today. It's Monday, so where can we find you the rest of today and the rest of the week?
Well, I have my channel is Stormy1, and I just randomly go live on there, but most of the time it's just at No Filter Andrew and Friends and here, and there's no telling where else. My community page I try to share everywhere.
Well, thank you. And I do see you out there a lot of places, and it warms my heart when I'm just checking in on something and I see Stormy or hear somebody go, and please check me out on BF Live, or always think about BF Live. So thank you for always being out there promoting me and promoting all of us. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
Happy to.
Thank you. Cuckoo. Bless you. Peace, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Whoop, whoop, Jen. Pull your titties out. Thank you, Connington. And Stormy is letting you know with the final chat that we're in the ish, y'all. It's 3:08 here on the East Coast. I hope you had a wonderful day. You turned my Monday around. It's been great. Thank you, Stormy. Thanks for everybody. But right now, we're going to end this show and we're heading over to the Lunchbox. The fun's not over. It's just sliding over to another show, the Lunchbox with DJ Electra on Hack Ride Studios channel. The link will direct you there, or Stormy put the link in there that you can click on now. So for Stormy, for Bobby Nick Havens that joined me earlier, for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick, who will be back soon as he gets his computer fixed, I want to say peace and love, and I will see you the next time I see you. But for now, we are out of here, y'all. I'll see you on the Lunchbox. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you.